Good day to you. Good day to us.
Good day,
It's
dude.
Friday. It's Friday, and I heard that there's a lair we should be laying in.
Tell you what, Braveheart is an incredibly famous movie. Everyone's seen Braveheart. Everyone.
Except me.
You've seen Braveheart. Don't lie to me.
I have not actually.
You've never seen
It was
Braveheart?
like on that list of movies. Is like you keep saying, "Oh, I should get around to watching that."
Like there is despite our striking similarities and resemblances, there is a small age difference between you and I would
It's
have
true.
assumed that that was something that you saw in theaters when it came out because of how big of a deal it was.
Well, so let me take it. What year would that
I
come out?
believe 93, 94,
Yeah, see if it came out 95.
95.
So I was actually I don't know what I don't think I try to remember. So 95 I was
You had to have been preoccupado.
well I was in college.
That explains it.
I was near the end of my college journey. Um and I was also working at the time too. So between work and school, full-time student, full-time school work
We
and
were on May 24th for further context. May 24th. So that's
yeah.
like right in the summer and such.
I I don't. I was one of those movies. I was like, it's like, I wasn't a huge Mel Gibson guy. I mean, I didn't mind him like in Lethal Weapon and stuff, but I was
Yes.
never a big. And then it was like, I'll get around to it, and then it's one of those things like you go, oh, I'll watch it on VHS. I'll go, then he never, then you they didn't, and you know what it was like. Not today. I mean, it still happens today where there's movies. I go, oh, I'll watch it when it comes out on streaming, and then enough time goes by
You
that
don't
you
think about
forget
it.
about it,
Yeah.
and then you don't go looking for it because it's hidden somewhere. And today I think that's even easier with
Oh,
with
it's
all the way the
good
way
times for
fractured
today.
the
Yeah.
fractured lens. At least back in the day it required me to just go to the Hollywood Video or to Blockbuster and look on the shelf.
Yeah,
I'll go,
the
oh,
front
new
page would
releases. Oh,
show
yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah.
And if it was
But
going to air on television, like you would see commercials for it going to be aired again. It's like it was running trailers again, kind of thing.
yeah, but I think really even at 90 in 95 I don't think I was, because I was in college and I was doing all that stuff, I don't think I was going to the video store very much. It was after you get done with work and after you get done with school, you were doing your homework and whatever I had to do for my college courses, and then I was going out on dates with my wife. Well, she wasn't my wife at the time, but I was with Mary still back then, and we were engaged at that point in
Yeah.
'95, right? Wait, no, and I got engaged. So if we got married in '97 and we were engaged for that might have, I can't either. I think it was. I think we had just we got engaged in winter, December of '94. I think it was. Is it because we would have had all of '95? Yeah, that would be right. Because then we had all of '95 where we just enjoyed our time being engaged, and then '96 was '96 was planning the wedding, and then I think that's right. Mary would know better. I don't have to. I remember the wedding day. That's the important thing, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
That's the
Okay.
part that matters most.
That's the date that's tattooed on my arm, not the date that I got engaged. I know it was Christmas because I proposed at Christmas, but anyways,
Kind of
yeah,
see
but
the spotlight from
yeah,
little baby Jesus. Is that
I
what you're
think by the
telling me?
time Braveheart came out, we were probably done with Zimas. Actually, George, but yeah, that was the time of the Zimas, and
Is anyone ever truly done with the Zimas?
well, I think society said we're done with Zimas.
I can still remember
Instead, now it's White
conversations
Claw, right? Isn't that the
in like
equivalent,
the
the
apartment in
modern equivalent?
summertime, and everyone's sweating and they're walking up the ceiling and stuff. But yeah, anyways, Braveheart,
Okay.
the story of William Wallace and stuff, and he's famously betrayed by like one of his closest partners, Rob DeBruce. But Netflix went and made like a really well done. I think it's Chris Pine that plays in it. Kind of like next chapter of what happened. Because though that dude betrayed him, costing him his capture and his life, he went on to like man his army kind of thing and get him the big W in the end. And that's kind of what like the follow up film was about. I mean, like 20 years later, Netflix makes this movie, but it's like the perfect companion film to Braveheart. It's not Braveheart level. Like
Hmm.
you cannot recapture what Mel Gibson pulled off with Braveheart. Like that was just
You don't.
what
Nobody hires 100,000 extras, and
no one other than Ridley Scott anymore. You know what I mean? But I'd be even curious if he still does anymore. But I haven't seen him do an epic like that. Last time he did a sprawling wide shot, he decided to do it on an alien world with just a crew of one ship.
Did I show up in time for us to talk about one of the coolest Chris Pine movies, The King? Is that what we were talking about?
Is that the name of it? The King, about Robert Bruce?
Yeah.
It was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it's The King. There's another one that's about this is about King Richard or King Henry. I can't remember the what. It's Timothy Chalamet. What's that one called?
I'm not sure. I gotta look up this Chris Pine movie though. It was really, really good. And when I'm watching, I'm like, dude, this is like the perfect follow up for.
Is it The Last King or it's something like that?
I don't know. I'm pulling up his filmography now. Let's see. Definitely not Dungeons and Dragons.
No.
I still haven't seen that one either. I heard it was pretty good, actually.
I heard it was fun. I heard that from I think everyone that watched it. I didn't really hear anything bad about it, but it's something.
The trailer looks fun. I mean,
I didn't watch it.
have you ever seen the movie that he did called To Hell and Back?
Oh yeah, of course.
The one where they're like him and his brother are bank robbers. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a Taylor Sheridan wrote that movie.
It's a good movie. Oh no, Hell or High Water is the name of it. I'm sorry.
Outlaw King.
Outlaw King. It was King something. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, that's the name of it. Outlaw King. Yeah, it's super good.
The King is the one with Timothy Chalamet. Yeah.
Chalamet.
I always say it wrong.
Oh, I was trying to say it wrong. Chalamet.
King Henry V. It's about Henry V. Yeah, when he was young. It's got Robert Pattinson's in it too.
Oh, nice. Chris Hansen himself, huh?
Oh man, they're making that Chris Hansen movie. Kind of reminds me of that. Do you remember that movie with Jake Gyllenhaal in it? Like I guess it's like 10 years now. It's called Nightcrawler.
Yep. Where's the
it kind of gives you that vibe. It kind of gives me a Nightcrawler vibe. Like,
yeah. Good stuff. Well, you need to prioritize, both of you gentlemen. Need to prioritize The End of Oak Street. What a blast at the theater that was.
I want to see that.
Incredibly awesome.
There's a lot of things that people say I should prioritize, but the reality of the situation is I just have there's not enough time.
Well, only if you don't have your priorities in order. That's all.
My priorities are
order, and then you'd be able.
My priorities are a little different. Wow. I've hit a stage where my priorities are very much. First of all, I just spend too much goddamn time working, and then I'm happy just to. What time I have left is. It's amazing how much time I spend trying to manage my comic stuff or my YouTube or other stuff. It's just around the house. And then you're like, oh, well, next thing you know, it's like, oh, I meant to sit down and watch TV, but now it's like, do I sleep for 4 hours before I have to get up again? Or
it's time for some new boxes, y'all. Look at this. Ugh.
What is this?
You released that video we recorded, didn't you, Rob?
Yeah, I dropped it yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we're discussing my ass. So I said Dungeons and Dragons is an incredible movie. Rob obviously don't listen to anything I say except see Dungeons and Dragons. Also, Stretch. That goes for every other bad advice. Well, Dungeons and Dragons, actually, I was kind of curious to watch just because, I actually, well, I never got into playing Dungeons and Dragons. I've been tangent, right? I have tons of friends who've played it. I know of the game. I've done some role playing games, but just never got into them to the like where my son has multiple weekly games with different groups and stuff. But so I was always kind of somewhat interested, and I watched the cartoon and stuff. But then again, like so many other things, it becomes I don't really have. There's so many TV shows to watch or anything else. Do I sit down and watch bang out a couple episodes of a TV show series, or do I watch a movie?
Yeah, there's shows I didn't even know existed. Like I was going through Hulu today or last night, and there's a show called The Old Man with what's his name that played the Big Lebowski?
Jeff Bridges.
Jeff Bridges, and he's like I don't know what it was, but it looked interesting. I'd never even heard of it.
That's a few years old, right? Or is that brand new season?
Yeah, I think it's a couple of years old, but I never heard of it. So
yeah, there's so much. I mean, just like even like we sit there and look at I'm on when I'm on Paramount Plus. This is like Jesus Christ. There's so many just Tyler Sheridan shows I haven't even gotten around to watching. Right?
Yeah.
New season going right now, which is
I turned that on and I watched like the first episode of Lioness, and I was like, I'd be honest.
Which season? The new one or the first season?
No, the first episode. Period. That's where I start watching a series. Usually is at the beginning.
Airing. I didn't know if you were referring to that one.
No,
because there's a huge dynamic in what that show is and what you get in season 1, episode 1. Because they're trying to
establish.
They're trying to establish a groundwork for the personality type of Zoe Saldana, and that whole thing, that whole event in that first episode is kind of like a big deal for the character. But the show is more espionage-y, more stuff like that. But dude, it's incredible.
And there's a couple shows, but it's like, well, it didn't grab me right away in one episode. It's like, and right now with so many different things that are in the queue, it becomes back of the queue. Sorry, I gave it a shot. You're back of the queue. Let me do something. I mean, especially since right now, I'm just trying. My biggest one, I've been filling time when I get a chance, has been like I need to get caught up on, or I want to get caught up on NCIS. Because that was a show I used to just watch with Mary, and she stopped coming to watch it, and I was like 2 seasons behind, and I'm like, oh, all right, I'm tired of like trying to avoid news and spoilers about stuff that's happening.
Really people reporting on and speaking about new episodes of NCIS?
Oh yeah. If it's in your feed, it's in your feed. Yeah.
In your algo,
exactly.
There's a new NCIS out,
and there's a new series coming out, or it is out. I don't know if it's out yet.
Yeah,
it's imminent.
People who watched that show knew how to use social media.
Dude, I've been watching that.
I knew you were going to say that.
Hey, I've been watching it for a long time, and
I was going to say just avoid the bingo halls, and you might not hear spoilers.
No, whatever. Say what you will, but just because you were a kid when the show started, practically.
I watched a ton of NCIS Miami. I'm not even going to lie.
No, hey.
Well, there was no NCIS Miami, but you were watching CSI Miami.
NCIS, crime investigation.
Yeah. But granted, look, it is season 23. That 23 seasons in the book, so you were young when the show started. I get it. I've been watching it for 23.
Rob, in your defense, I used to watch it with my stepdad all the time. He loved that show, and I miss watching it with him because he's not here no more. But yeah, it's got Mark Harmon's awesome on it. I always like Mark Harmon.
Yeah. Well, he's not on the show.
I know he's not on it no more. Yeah. I know he's not on it no more. But I was having.
So, anyways, I've been in that series, that whole universe for a long, extensive period of time. So I'm like, oh, okay, I want to get caught back up now since Mary's not there. So I've been kind of filling that, but I haven't been neglecting a few other things. I've been. Although I'm about ready to fucking pull the parachute on fucking Strange New Worlds, I'm not sure which is worse, that or Starfleet Academy at this point. And then for different reasons, but man, they are both
let's unpack that, Rob. I'm going to go out on a limb. I've watched all of Starfleet Academy. I've watched one episode of this new season of Strange New
You
Worlds.
watched the only good episode of this season's Stranger. Every other episode, it's just been gimmick of the week, and it's not even like good gimmick. So, like last week was their noir episode. Oh, so they just go to a place. They're in a universe where, for whatever reason, the sun there prevents you from being able to see colors. So everything's in black and white. And they go down to some planet, and and everything's done up like a speakeasy and shit. And just so they do this whole noir episode. But this week's episode is fucking puppets. They do the cop out. The whole premise is like there's a level 5 transporter accident when they were trying to beam a fucking puppet long distance, and somehow everybody gets transformed into living puppets, and then they can't because they don't have the ship won't recognize them and stuff, and only once.
Back on because they're Muppets. Okay.
It's just like then they got to defend the ship against Orion's pirates as puppets and stuff, and they have to realize that we have advantages, like you can cut our arm off and we can just sew it back on, and
that sounds like an old Gene Roddenberry episode from the original series. Like, remember they go to like Nazi world where everybody was fascist.
Yeah, but this is just like, they're not even going to a planet of this time in history. It's just fucking. Why are we puppets? Now they cop out at the end. Here's a spoiler. If anybody's wants to watch it, doesn't want to be spoiled, cover your ears for a second. I'll wave my arms when it's not. Spoilers are over. You got 3. You got 2. You got 1. Spock was asleep, and it was a fucking dream.
I knew you were going to say. Why did I know you were going to say that?
You're clear.
All a dream.
All right. Yeah.
Okay. That reminds me of that episode of Dallas. Remember?
We're not done with the spoiler. Yeah. But
you know what I mean, though. Yeah.
But sometimes, Breaking Bad did an ending, silly stuff. But anyways, it's
the question we were kind of touched on when we talked about it last week, with it being the end of this Kurtzman era, and they already took down the sets and everything. They have however much they're going to release, ready to release, or already filmed and whatever.
Yeah, it's in the can.
They really were just filling gaps and stretching as much as they could. It sounds corny.
Yeah, God, it's just like, what is this? Where's the Star Trek in it?
I'm not upset hearing this because it just means one less thing
to watch.
I was referred to that first episode by numerous people, and I went and watched it, and I had a blast. I'm glad I don't have to feel like I'm missing something or spend time going to catch up on something. Because like you pointed out, tons of stuff is happening. Like Lioness is airing. Monsters of God is airing right now. Silo is airing. There's just there's a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, Lanterns. I haven't even gotten around to watching Reacher yet.
I haven't even mentioned Lanterns. Reacher, we just started that.
I got to get my Netflix back because there's a new season of Tires I haven't seen yet.
I watched the whole season of that already.
Yeah. I need to get around to actually canceling my Netflix, actually, because I'm not getting around, and I'll have to restart it later because I'm like, there's too many other things on other networks to watch right now.
I gotta get HBO Max back so I can watch Lanterns.
I might even have to drop Hulu.
Bleak, good morning.
Good morning. How you doing, man?
Gravy train on biscuit wheels.
But then football. There's football to watch too.
Oh yeah, I guess it's getting ready to start.
Yeah, I actually spent like a good 20 minutes last night watching a game.
I'm more of a college football fan.
Prioritizing
personally.
your time, Rob, and you say that you just have, I'm so busy. How is football not something you just
I only spent
score the next day and watch highlights?
Generally, that's what happens because I don't have much in the way of live TV these days.
Oh.
So, but it just happened to be that when I turned on the TV last night, Paramount Plus, I do get the local CBS channel, and it happened to be that the Niners game was on, and so I said, let me put it on for a few moments, and so I watched it for like maybe 20 minutes before I said, all right, I'm done, because I have to watch fucking commercials and shit, But Well, that's about it. That's the bulk of it. Otherwise, yeah, mostly I'm like that nowadays. I just watch it on what's the score. All right.
Yeah, I don't really get to unless I bought like the ESPN package because I don't have cable. I would have to like pay another $25 or something, I guess.
Well,
For
no, that I don't
ESPN.
think it or any of the football game. I think the only football games I can watch during the regular season is probably the ones that are on Prime. The Thursday was there. Don't they
Yeah.
have like the because I don't have any of the right packages or something. Yeah, Sledge. I noticed that too. I think you've been a little bit quiet, Mark, compared to especially
Yeah, I'm
compared to
trying to see what it is right now.
no. Anywho, oh my god, it's Darth Bleak, son of a bitch.
Going on, buddy? How you doing, man?
Sith Lord.
Oh, hey, let's relax on that one.
But
How's that?
mm,
More? Less?
I can hear you, but
I can hear you. It's still low. I'm echoing now. Hold on.
yeah, I know it was a balance, trying to balance hearing
I
you.
want to jump out where I can.
Well, why don't we turn your mic gain up here on the StreamYard? Oops. Oh, why are you muted? Unmute you.
I want to jump out and mic test it from backstage, so I don't have to do it in the middle of the show.
All right, whatever.
Boop, boop.
Bye. Well, then, there you are. All right, now while he's gone, that's where we get all our Green Lanterns talk in, and we don't have to talk about it again. How's that?
All right, there you go.
I don't know. I've already, with certain groups of people hate it, certain groups of people love it.
I didn't know. I hadn't seen anybody really say anything bad about it yet. I guess there's haters for everything. So
I just try to tell people it's a TV show. They're like, "Well, Penguin was a 10 out of 10." I'm like, "Yeah, it wasn't until the last episode. So give it some time, man.
Yeah,
give it some time."
there's always that, right? There's always some people get all excited about something, some element of it. Because like you could say the same thing. Like people love Andor now in hindsight, and you go like,
Yes.
yeah, but it started off really slow in the first season. Let's be honest.
100%.
First 4 like episodes were a fucking grind for some
I'm looking
people.
forward to trying it out. Like,
yeah, I mean, and then there's always, whether it's Penguin, whether it's or I always use like Rogue One. People love Rogue One. I go, yeah, take off the last 15 minutes and tell me you love the movie.
I actually really enjoyed Rogue One. Was one of my favorites.
Actually, I could tell you that because I really liked the whole movie.
I do too. I
think it's a fine movie, but once you get to what seals it, what gets your penis hard, is the last sequence when Vader boards the ship.
I agree, but like I tell you, the part that really gets me.
You take that out, and people go like, "Oh, yeah, it's not bad."
It doesn't get me. It maybe
Stop
doesn't get me that
about
excited.
The last sequence. I'm getting hard. God damn it.
Right.
Yeah, hold on. I'm almost finished. Yeah, hold on. I like the part where they realize they're not getting off the planet, right? Like when you know what I'm saying? Like the
end wraps it all up great.
Or Andor's like he knows they're not getting off that planet alive. Yeah. It's the ultimate sacrifice. I like that.
That actually almost stopped me from watching Andor because I'm like, well, what's the point of watching something that I know he's dead?
Right.
Like,
the character development. How do we get here?
Yeah. I'm like, he's dead, guys. I don't know.
They managed to do a pretty good job of it, though.
But then again, you could say the same thing about all of the prequels, the first episodes 1, 2, and 3. Because it's like I always said, like when Phantom Menace came out, I didn't hate, like there was a lot of people who had different feelings about it, especially my generation that where Star Wars had been knee deep in episodes 4, 5, 6. Those were our main ones.
Yeah.
Episode 1, there was a lot of hype going into it, but then everything since, with everything, all afterwards, it was kind of like, oh, that was kind of like a little bit of a letdown. It wasn't what we wanted, but at the same time, it was more. I was really enjoyed it because I was like, oh, this was more than I expected. Because I went into it, I knew the general story and lore of how you were going to get to where you were.
Sure.
Because I read all the EU stuff, but I was like, so I wasn't. I was expecting the first movie, especially when they said we're going to have him be a kid. I was expecting like zero action whatsoever. So the fact that we got in there and all of a sudden we had this stuff, I was able to look past Jar Jar and go and look at the rest of the movie and be like, oh, okay, cool. This was way more than I expected, and I enjoyed it. And
Jar Jar, the Jamaican Star Wars character, he was awesome. He was so good.
Well, yeah, there was a lot of craziness in that one, but
I did like the song. I like the song.
Oh,
It was
and
pretty good.
come on, then the lightsaber battles and everything else.
Yeah,
That was all amazing stuff. And then now you sit there and you go like, I'm curious to see. It took a while. Mark was afraid you were going to show up, Burke, so he ran away. No, he's off. He's off trying to fix his audio issues.
Audio problems.
Well, especially compared to like, man, some people are coming in hot. Izzy, you are a hot mic.
Oh, maybe it's too loud.
Yeah, I think you're if you breathe on it too hard, we can almost hear you.
That's weird. It's on my Roadster, so I'm gonna check to see the settings, see if it's too loud.
ASMR, just breathe pretty heavy, buddy. You'll be all right. There you go.
Automatic adjust. How's that?
No, it's
A little better.
Is your mic doing it too?
No, his is the opposite of yours. Although
How is
now we've got
mine?
a nice echo.
Yeah, I hear the echo.
You're clear, but now that you came back, we have an echo.
It might just be the setting I have the mic on.
Oh, you have it. You turn on the omni-directional or something.
I don't think so. Let's see.
So now it's picking up your speakers.
No, it's on the same directional.
That's been happening
Well,
lately. It happens.
Well, it's hard to say though. If it's let's say if I mute Mark for a second, does the echo go away? It absolutely does. So it's 100% our friend Mark. There you go. See, he goes away.
It's if you want to get rid of the echo, the best way to do it is to use a different browser. That's all.
No, it's even better. It's when you're using speakers and a microphone, you're going to get an echo. If
I
it's
get
not
what Bleak's
balanced
saying.
right.
The problem that StreamYard was having was tied to a certain browser.
Yeah.
Over the past couple of weeks.
Yeah. Well,
It's been
Yeah.
shite.
using a set of headphones that works wonders.
That does too. I don't have headphones, so I do the switch the browser method.
Well, for you, Bleak, it sounds just fine. It's like I don't even notice it.
Thank you.
It's usually laptop users. Like it used to happen for Matt too. Now it's been happening a lot for Cliff too. So with Cliff, I've been getting.
It
a lot
used
of
to happen to me all the time until I switched to another PC.
When I'm on my phone, actually, I use the app, so it's a little.
Oh,
different.
because you have an Apple.
Yeah.
Shout out to Flat Earth Center for giving me a PC when I was at Heroes Con 2 years ago.
Wow,
The one we're using right now.
That's a good gift.
It's a nice gift.
Well, he works in computer stuff, like so he had like a bunch of them laying around, like the little tiny ones, like the little desktop.
Yeah, that's cool.
That was still nice of him. It's very nice of him. Very nice. Very nice.
Red nice. I'm about to go see. I'm gonna go to the movies again. That's gonna be nice.
What are you gonna go see?
Yep.
I'm gonna see Spider-Man.
Again?
Yeah.
Cool.
Go see End of Oak Street.
I'm not a dinosaur guy.
Hey,
I'm the one guy in the world that's not a dinosaur guy.
Speaking of dinosaurs, Mark, what was the movie? I never got to see it, but I kind of wanted to see it. But even though I heard negative things about it, I just can't remember the name of it.
Primitive War.
In Vietnam, they're like in Vietnam or something. They're dinosaurs.
Yeah, Primitive War.
Well, we're taking a friend that never got the chance to see the movie, so that's why we're watching it.
I think the best use of that though is, I guess, if you think about it, they did the same thing in the King Kong movie, right? They were in Vietnam. They're
the newest one. Yeah.
Now next week is Acme versus Coyote. or Coyote versus Acme. That I want.
Next week is Legend of the White Dragon limited engagement, as well as Terminator 2 Fathom event.
Oh, the Terminator 2
Oh,
in
that's
theaters.
cool.
That's a fun one to go to theaters for.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's same weekend. I've got double cons, so.
Oh, that's
And it's in
But-
diamond
but then
shoes
again-
are too tight and too many 50s in your wallet.
Well, actually, there's a third con going on at the same weekend. But I'm like, okay, the third one I'm not gonna go to.
Yeah,
Sorry, guys.
this-
I gotta go to a 2-con weekend. It's so terrible.
Exactly.
Next week's a 2-con weekend for me too, and I don't even think I'm going to either of them.
What are you
Well-
doing? What the fuck's going on over there?
In New York?
Yeah, why aren't you
Yeah,
going
we-
to at least one? You're not going to at least one of these cons? Come on
Because
now.
I'm losing this desire of having to buy back issues and not having a list. So if I go, I just go.
You don't have a list?
Not right now. I
I
gotta
don't
create a
take
new
a
list.
list. I mean, there's been years where I do take a list, and there's years where I don't.
I'm very topical when I pick up books, so I want to pick up a set of books.
Like, I don't need a list to know what's on my list. It's in my head.
Exactly.
Like,
Well,
I
And what do
I want-
what am I feeling when I go there? What do I?
Well, I
feel
also
like
have
buying?
this. I want to know what my fair market value is. I want to know if there's room to budge or to And then some of these guys are usually the same guys I see everywhere else.
yeah.
So it's like I've seen you before. I know what you have. Obviously they get new collections here and there, but it's not like there's no desire to actually run out to do it. Not to mention I do have to get ready for Baltimore.
It is an expensive process. You're not like,
Yeah.
for, to go to a con and to,
It's
buy
they're
books.
both of them are larger commutes too. So we're talking about 2-hour commutes for both.
I just don't get as many as, despite the size of this Bay Area, we just don't get that many here proper. I always have to drive like an hour here or 2 hours there or something to get to someplace.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when I get one in San Jose, because I got GalaxyCon here in San Jose, and then that same weekend we get Cape and Cowl Con, which is up in Oakland, which is actually pretty decent size.
Mhm.
That makes it easy. The other one to skip is like one that's like in an Elks Hall, because which sounds like it wouldn't be bad, but it's not a comic show. They call it like a Comic Con, but when you go there, there's usually only maybe like 3 or 4 comic vendors.
Pop culture.
Yeah,
So-
it's mostly nowadays like their little cheap Chinese toys and whatnot. But
a big,
the,
lot of big plastic swords. A lot of big,
yeah, and plush and Pokemon plushies and stuff
Yeah.
like that for like the really young kids, which is fine.
Asian
Um,
candy spots for some reason has become a real big deal.
Well,
but
this
when you
weekend
factor in,
is-
but when you factor in that there's 2 other cons going on
Yeah.
either side of the bay of it, that you're like the what few vendors are going to be there,
Mhm.
that from a comic
Yeah.
perspective, they're going to be at the other 2 shows. So
Mhm. Yeah, and this weekend over here is Anime NYC, which is a pretty big one. I'm only going on Sunday, but I'm going as a driver. I'm not even going to attend the show. I'm just helping Josh with his stuff because he's vending there. So
Good morning,
Are you
guys.
selling
By the
art
way.
there at all? Good morning,
no,
bud.
I don't. I've been to Anime
Missed you,
NYC several times already,
Yeah.
and every time I've gone, I've left with nothing because there's nothing there that excites me. Nothing. There's no
Sure.
comics. There's usually this one guy that has like one short box of his, comic books that he has laying around. You know what I mean? Something like that. And then everybody else, there's a whole bunch of, indie creative artists, but they're usually, their style is usually manga, anime influence, or little tchotchkes and things like that. My girls love it. Like they're going every day.
Yeah.
But me, I'm like, I'll be your driver. I'll get the U-Haul. I'll take it to the Javits Center, and I'll sit there and wait for you to get your stuff, and I'll help you out. That way, the girls get to go for free. So
Yeah.
My nerdy collective. I'm sorry to hear that, buddy.
Hey, Mark.
Mhm.
Yep. Prayers.
Oh,
my
sorry.
man.
so
Izzy, that Spider-Man stuff you're working on, is that already released, or is that stuff you got coming down the pipe?
I'm happy to say now it's going to come out next week.
Can I give everyone a little preview of what they're in store for?
Oh.
Sure.
Be sure to check out Izzy's new Spider-Man video coming soon. I took the still shot from it. I can tell you it's an action-packed. It's stuffed with information.
Keyword stuff, right? Mark?
Absolutely packed with information.
Thanks for catching that though, because I removed it. I didn't even catch it at first.
Dude, it
that's
says
like
more about you than it does your video. Dude. That's the still frame. That.
Jesus.
Oh my
Is
god.
he is he's like pausing it at different points? Nope.
No,
doesn't
no,
work,
so-
doesn't work.
so-
Doesn't work. Perfect.
No,
Perfect.
actually,
This is the
those-
spot.
This is the spot.
I
If you
love
know
you,
what I mean.
Spider-Man.
I don't know.
I love you.
I know Matt. I know you have access to it, right now, because you still channel. Because only channel members could watch.
Oh
the
yeah,
preview.
yeah. I haven't watched it yet, but I got it on my queue.
Yeah. So that video has been taking me a lot of time. So you especially see it with chapter 2
So
of the video. And somehow I was at it like this yesterday. I was just on a roll.
so
I just kept doing it, and I finished 3 chapters. So tomorrow I have to finish the final chapter, and then I'll be able to release it on Friday.
so I wanted to ask
it's-
you guys. I won this slab from Bruce. I haven't done a video on it. Matt knows about it. Do you guys want to see it before I do a video on it?
No.
well, you're doing a video on it
Yeah,
right now.
I don't care. I'll look at it.
No, I'm just kidding, Bugs. Of course I want to see it, man.
Yeah, let's see it.
Ooh, shiny.
9.8 dork.
I don't want
Oh,
to see
is
your
that
9.8-inch dork. Get out of here.
Yeah,
It's Ryan G. Bry, right? That's Ryan
Yep.
G. Bry.
I want
That's
that
my
for
boy.
Bruce. Oh, by the way, Bleak, I did buy a Murder King ash can, which I'm going to be doing on a video on soon.
It's because you're awesome, Bugs. Thanks, buddy.
Because I
Appreciate
love
you.
dude, the concept's awesome.
All right, buddy. I appreciate you.
Got it from. Yep, and then I got another slab. I wanted.
Actually, I got books for Mark. Just said he's gonna get a Murder King ash can too. Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
you. Hey,
You have a
Mark,
book for
my
me?
friend was telling
Yeah, I got
me
a few books
that
for you, Mark. You want a couple of you want a couple
Mark,
of
they're
giveaways on my channel.
releasing.
Say it again, Bleak. I couldn't hear you.
Go.
I said you want a couple giveaways on my channel. So we got some books. We got some books online for you, buddy.
I didn't even know I entered one. That's fantastic. Or I forgot.
Those are the best
That's
wins.
the best
aren't
kind
they?
to win. I
Hey,
forgot
Blake.
one the other day. I won it.
When you get a win, my favorite type to win is when the package is already in the mail and I go pick it up. It's like, what's this? And then it says, congratulations, you
Oh,
won.
I remember because this was like right after the last time I won on Only Slabs. I think it was like back to back.
You just won the other day, huh? Not long ago.
You
Yeah,
actually
like
won.
two shows ago. Yeah.
You won 2 weeks in a
Let's,
row. I have your books. Where are your books?
I won one last week for this Absolute Batman trade paperback, and like they messaged me. This guy messaged me. He's like, "So, congratulations for winning." I said, "What did I win?" And they're like, it sounded like it was like this guy was trying to sell me insurance or something. I'm like, "Is this guy trying to scam me?" He's like, "No, you won this trade paperback." I said, "Oh, okay."
For
Thanks.
just $5, you too could win an Absolute Batman trade
Yeah.
paper.
Izzy, you work on any sketches lately, or
No,
not
I've been
really?
working on this video most of this time. So the video's been taking up all my time.
Bleak,
that-
it's good catching up with you.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it.
So today I take a break from making a video, go
Nice.
watch a movie, and then come back home and then continue working on the video.
Yeah,
I took
need-
Friday off
there's
this week.
like-
I'm so
there's like-
excited.
There's like 5 videos on YouTube.
You just can't hide it?
That's exactly it.
Are you about to lose control?
And you like it?
I think I
Oh
like it. I
yeah!
think I like it.
Damn.
Whoa!
Whoa.
That Dallas was a little too
That was a
close
big
there.
Dallas right there.
Sorry, I was reading.
Well, better the Dallas than something else.
Yeah.
Then
Just
Corbin.
Ass.
Instead of
Really
Houston-
wanted to see
Well, no,
Dallas.
it
there.
could have been worse. It could have been Houston. That's lower south.
That is
Yes.
lower
Dallas.
south.
Very true.
Yes,
Could've taken it to Mexico. Oh man.
San Antonio. I don't know where San Antonio is at. I think
Hey,
it's
Rob.
south.
I don't know.
Have
Yes.
you seen all the people crying and complaining and bringing up information now on the new Spider-Man movie having AI use in it?
Welcome to movies, people.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the animated movie, right?
No,
No.
the actual Spider-Man.
Oh,
movie.
Brand New Day.
Yeah, it has AI.
I thought it had generative AI in the art book that they released.
Got news for you people. Welcome to the new reality of movies.
Bleak.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's no
Did you
surprise.
see Odyssey, Bleak?
I don't go to the movies too often, buddy. So no.
The important thing when it comes to
So
comes to
good.
movies, especially Marvel movies these days, is did you enjoy the story? And if you had a good story, then I'm willing to give it a little bit of leeway because this time we had a good story.
Was AI used in visual, or was it used in writing, or how was it used, Mark?
The
I'm not.
claim is that this is hot on the heels of the Supergirl fiasco where they shared the behind the scene thing of the people doing the generative AI prompts for Lobo designs with Jason
Right.
Momoa showing them
Right.
what he could look like. People cried about that, so they took that down. And then people started digging in, and they saw where in the new Spider-Man movie they were using generative AI for the cityscape design and the backgrounds of shots.
But so was it again? There's certain things. There's going to be certain stuff that gets going to happen anyways. But if you're using it, especially if it's being used during your storyboarding or your concept design, the other stuff, I see zero issue whatsoever necessarily.
Can I pause right
Well, I
there?
guess I
and
should say
address
that. I
that
say less
claim?
of an. I guess I see less of an issue, but
That's the direct topic that's attached to the over 1,000 employees that were fired from Marvel
Yeah,
just a
buddy.
couple of months ago.
Yeah.
They fired over 1,000 artists that were concept designers and from that
Yeah,
department.
that's the
So
problem.
an entire department has been let go of it. Just one studio, not even counting the rest of them. And this is their job that you're seeing being done by learning machines.
I'd like to sit there and say yes, 100%. That's horrible, and it is for them. At the same time, there's a lot of things that have changed over the years as technology progresses, where certain jobs have come and gone or changed, or the number of people required to do a particular job have changed, and that is the reality of advancing technology.
Rob,
Not
I'm right there
necessarily
with you.
what.
It sucks, but it's reality.
Yeah, and so you adapt, right? And there's going to be changes, and there's things that are going to be like, okay, especially in a world where these things cost enormous sums to create, and they're looking for ways that they, especially as reality is, movies have not been come back the way, there's not. It's nice that this movie's doing this well.
Yeah, the return on investment.
But overall, there's more movies that aren't hitting their profitability or barely hitting profitability and stuff than used to be, and they're gonna look for profit stuff is gonna look for ways to make that easier for them.
Just think of it as on the
apparent to me. Last week I tried to I just got excited about it and tried to join the buggy and carriage union, and it turns out I was 100 years too late, and cars, vehicles, automobiles already put them out of business. They don't even exist no more.
Well,
they do, but not the way they used to.
I mean, you just got to think about it. Even on a small scale, am I gonna pay an artist $10,000 to do whatever, or am I gonna go ask? Let me get some ideas from ChatGPT or whatever, Grok or whatever you're using. I don't know, man. It's just a lot.
I guarantee you it doesn't stop at concept either. That would just be like, can you imagine a studio just like, let's fire 1,000 people. We'll have this AI do our concept. You know what? Stop there. Stop there. Don't go no farther. Stop there.
Well, and there's also different. There's stuff that could be done. I mean, even there's artists that'll use it. When Farland was talking about, like, if you wanted to come up, I want to come up with doing something for this thing, and I need to come up with some ideas. Okay, help me come up with like 10 different ideas or something, and then you give you these ideas, and then he goes out and he's still gonna, that
he still does the original work. Yeah,
still does the work for it, type of stuff, and it just allows you.
Well, it's the same thing as reference, right?
As an individual to go get that stuff quicker or whatever. And
I had a guy talk to me just the other day, and he's talking about him and his wife started a business and how they Chat GPT, basically. They were just like, how do we do this? How do we do this? How can we get this going? And Chat GPT spits out the answers, man. So
Yeah, and you gotta, obviously you have to now go check some of that stuff because
sure,
Yeah.
because they will confidently lie, but
Absolutely.
or
Is that it? Is that all you got?
That was a real individual as the Incredible Hulk, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was steroid induced individual. That was
Yeah.
that
It
original,
was
that
just green
size.
paint. It's just green paint.
Just green paint, right? That's right.
Is there
They-
any truth to the
They
fact that
hired
they wrote the last
they-
episode
They,
of
they
what's
hired Barry Bonds.
I want to just say that I think that clip's not good when somebody gives you a super
And
chat.
It was because he gave 279 instead of 280.
Because I'm just like that whole
I don't like odd
that's all you
numbers.
got. It was like instead of saying thank you, it's like, oh really?
How does Mark? I really want to know how you feel about the child abusing Green Lantern. How do you feel about that whole
Oh, it's fine.
nonsense? It's fine.
It's not my kid. I don't care.
dude,
God,
that was
bring it on,
intense.
man.
That moment right
Bring it on.
there.
What did I don't I watched the show. I don't remember. I don't know what you guys are.
The beginning, the shot fire.
You know, shooting
me ask you
apples off
this,
somebody's
Blake. Let me
head.
ask you
You
this.
know?
Oh,
If his
that.
dad wouldn't,
Abuse.
if his dad wouldn't have done
Ridiculous.
that, would he have become a Green Lantern? Let's be
No,
honest here, Bleak.
First of all, okay.
So this
Mark,
is how you're
I
supposed to
think you- I
train
think
your
you
child
need to- I
to
think
get
you
Green
need to-
Lantern.
Let's get
Respect
into it.
his game. You know what I mean?
Yes. So the first time, if my dad was to do this a million times in my lifetime, I would be absolutely afraid. But my dad loves me, and he just keeps shooting fucking apples off my head. It's
He gets a
ridiculous.
burger
It's a
at the
ridiculous
end.
concept of
He
making a
gets
hero
a
like that. It's a
burger at the
ridiculous
end.
concept.
How do you get burgers when you're a kid? How do you earn cheeseburgers?
I'm just saying.
I will say I thought or now that you mentioned which one we were talking about, I'm watching it going like, wow, that is some fucked up shit.
Hey,
Yeah.
I bet y'all. I'm going to go out on a limb
He
here.
had
I
3 other
bet
brothers,
y'all-
by the way.
I bet y'all we revisit that, and there's more to it.
Oh, I'm sure there
Oh,
is,
they-
but man, you just got to think about it. Especially obviously for him to be that stone cold and not fear, it's not the first. And we saw the holes in the wall. It wasn't the
Yeah.
first time, but the balls you have to have as a father to sit your kid up there and trust your. Not just because it's not just your aim, especially with pistols.
Yeah.
Pistols are not, the
They're not
most
perfect.
always.
They're not perfect.
Yeah, exactly. You could take no matter how good of a sight you are, you can have a round that just drifts a little bit on its
Hey,
own, and
Mark,
that's some balls.
hey Mark, I wanted to ask you: is that how the hamburger guy from Popeye got his burger? Probably. if I had to
Probably,
guess.
yeah.
The
I
hamburger.
did. That's probably the only thing I really didn't like about the Lantern show.
Thank
but-
you, Bert,
Now,
for
Bleak,
paying
just
attention
just
to the
add
sounds.
context to it, in an interview, Kyle Chandler and Aaron Pierre were talking, and they were complimenting and congratulating the actress that plays Jon Stewart's
Oh, he's
mom.
great.
on-
Oh, she's good. I
Who
haven't
we
seen her.
didn't even see her.
I
In
haven't
episode
seen
Yeah, we
her.
haven't
one.
seen her yet.
Yeah, but they were complimenting her on on her performance of the season. How she has this incredible arc from where we first meet her to how we last see her, and we haven't even been introduced to her. And I'm sure her arc might tie into how Dad treats the kids. Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah, this is the best part of the show. We're asking questions.
I'm
we're
gonna be
curious.
watching it probably
I'm interested.
tomorrow.
I'm interested. I've watched it twice already. I'll probably watch it a third time before Sunday. So it's not that I hate it. I don't hate it.
I have homework.
I have some concerning questions, but I don't hate it.
I have
All right,
I
homework.
do
guys.
want to hop back real quick to the to put a cap on the AI thing.
Yeah.
You know how if we rewind the clock like just a year or two ago, everyone was just staunchly against it in creative spaces. I'm not a fan of AI, but I'm also a realist about it. I know that there's no stopping it, and it's going to take over all these things. Whether I like it or not has no bearing on it happening. 2 years ago, there would have been such a larger outcry and pushback on those 1,000 people laid off and the use of generative AI in concept art for movies. Because right now, the conversation we just had, it was a lot of, as long as it's not doing the final work, it's not doing the CG. I'm fine with concepts. I don't like it, but I can accept it, but it's not doing the final. 1 year from now, at most, there will be plenty of movies, starting with the smaller budget ones, that AI does the CG artwork for. And then some people will still be pushing back, but less people. And then within 2 years from
That's
now,
how it works.
It will be doing all the work, and you might have 1 or 2 guys that do the finishing on it, kind of thing. It's over with. AI is going to be doing all of the
and you know
CGI
what's
because it can do it faster, better, and at a lower cost than any human will be able to do it.
and
So
I
before I gotta leave, so I gotta throw my point in there. So
You're good.
faster, cheaper, yes. Better, not exactly. We're not there
Will.
yet.
No, of course not, Izzy.
Yeah,
But
we're
look
not
at
there
what
yet.
Look at what AI generative videos looked like 1 year ago. Look what they look like today. All they have to do is find the weight. If they can put weight into it, which they will, like there's no
It'll eventually
question
get
that
there.
they will.
It'll eventually get there.
And
That's
it's-
the ones you can
rate
tell
at
by
which
the-
it's improving is insane.
A lot of them you can tell right now by how the voice sounds and how it don't sync up with the way they're talking on the cheaper ones.
Oh,
But
voice
wow.
still
no,
has
but
a
But
there's
voice.
sooner or
some
later,
that-
that's not going to be a problem
No,
anymore.
that there's some that are actually really good, and
There's some, but
they're the
the
cheaper
ones that
ones.
we get to play with aren't on that scale.
That's what I'm
We
talking
don't-
about,
we don't
Mark.
get
Yeah,
to
that's
play
what I'm
with the
talking about,
ones
Mark.
that-
Yeah.
So I have a
feel you,
question.
Matt. It's got that
Charge it tomorrow.
hint of robotic to it.
Yeah,
But
I
that's
think
going to be gone in no time.
Yeah,
like
I
you
think
just said.
the issue with AI has always been is taking away the creativity aspect. I don't think the creativity aspect is completely gone if you're utilizing it in a way to help get your work better, not do the work. But the problem is that big money tech and all these studios, they don't care about that crap. They don't care. They don't care about the creative side
And
of
Taylor
things.
has a good point.
Whoa,
Now,
you're not showing us Mexico.
Now let
Fuck.
me throw out a conspiracy on top of Taylor's thing. Let's see what Jim thinks about it. You know how for a couple of years now these
Not yet.
studios have overworked their CG teams with small windows to get things done, and people regularly complain about CGI not looking good in movies. I mean, more often than not, the CGI was kind of this, kind of that, whatever. What if they've been intentionally crapping out their CGI that it is not even debatable looked better in 2012 than it does today? Transformers, Pirates of the Caribbean looks better than stuff today, hands down. What if they've been intentionally lowering the bar so they can push their AI above an easier bar?
That is not a concept that Disney's unfamiliar with. They did it with their cartoon.
So on the
their-
flips, yeah,
Thanks-
on the
thanks,
flip
Disney.
side,
Thanks, man. I was just
I'm
talking.
sorry.
It's
It's just I do have
It's
to
all
go.
right.
It's okay, man. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
ahead.
Go,
Use
go
that
Blake.
excuse and wait your turn, Izzy.
No, say your piece, Blake. Say your piece. I'm sorry.
Hey, yeah, Disney's done that before. They did it. They made a cartoon movie. I can't remember the name of the movie. Some pirate ship in space or some nonsense. And it was like
Planet
their
Treasure.
one of their last really good cartoons. And then they went strictly to the other way. And they did it. They trashed that movie on purpose. That's like an actual thing that they did. They didn't do any good. Promotion for it. They did nothing for it, and they wanted to bomb it so they could go into all their
Did
all
anybody
the
ever
stuff
watch
they do now.
Anybody ever watch the Industrial Light and Magic documentary series that was on Disney Plus?
I did.
Yeah.
Real quick,
Long
let's check
time
in
ago.
with Jim. Jim just got
Alright,
here and
go
he's
ahead, Jim.
staring at me all funny.
No, I'm just listening. I'm gonna say that I would, when it comes to this. I mean, I said into the chat. I mean, CGI when CGI first started, that had to have taken jobs. You
That's
know,
what I was getting ready to say, Jim. 'cause,
somebody lost jobs.
Yeah.
AI. This whole thing is the exact same thing. Is technology advancing? People are going to lose jobs. Corporations do not care. They care about what Rob said: budget, money, making their money back and making a profit.
Well,
That's it.
Jim, you
Well,
read my mind.
what
I
I
was
was gonna-
talking about with the ILM thing was
Right.
real quick.
What I was gonna
When they
say,
saw the Jurassic Park thing coming, some of those guys that did the miniatures and shit said, "My job's over with."
Right, exactly.
what I was gonna say on the flip side, if you take it on the other side of the coin, you have movies like The Odyssey that's trying their best to use more practicality. I don't see people complaining of like, why they're not using a CGI to make this movie. No, because people want to see the practicality. They are using CGI for the minimal stuff, right?
I
The
think
little
that's just
things that
Kevin.
you don't even notice sometimes. When you
Apology.
watch a
That's the
movie,
director.
Little blending.
yeah, like there are movies out there that you have no idea have CGI attached to them. because it is seamless. Like you could watch a mobster movie, and because they want to change the landscape a little bit, that's CGI. That's the kind of stuff that I think isn't that big of a deal. The thing with the studios that are constantly losing jobs is that they're always losing jobs because it is a dog eat world there.
The CGI backgrounds that made people who did matte paintings lose their jobs.
Yeah, but all this stuff that's happening, this is that area. First of all, it's not protected under unions, and second of all, they're constantly under budgeting themselves just to get a job, and the studios know this.
Do you remember when all those spoiled bitches in Hollywood did that actor strike, saying no AI and this and that? Look how well that worked out.
Yeah, it's
didn't they write the last episode of what those kids? They were all fucking
Star Wars.
No. Stranger Things. Didn't they write Stranger Things? The last episode was written with AI.
Possibly. Guys, I gotta go. I'll see you.
And fairly, bye. Fairly certain.
You know, I've been watching a lot of there's a channel called The Actors Despair, I think it's what it is, and this guy is interviewing different actors, and they're not, he's not interviewing Tom Cruise. He's interviewing guys like oh crap, I can't think of his name now. Peacemaker's the guy who played Peacemaker's brother in the show.
Oh yeah, he was on what's her name's Beyonce
Dean something. These are like
guy. Yeah,
he's interviewing like guy from like Band of Brothers. That went viral because the Band of Brothers guy lost his mind. He's like, listen, I can't get a job to save my soul. I've sold my house. I mean, they're changing the game on how actors get jobs now. So
now actors got to create their own jobs a lot of times.
Well, they have to go out and get it. It used to be that it would come to them, but now they actually have to put stuff on film. They have to. There's no more going in the room and auditioning. You just shoot a film and you send it to them.
There's a creator I watched. His name's Kyle Davis. He's an actor, a working actor, and he was actually the guy that played Dee's boyfriend on remember the rapper guy on Always Sunny in Philadelphia,
right?
Kyle Davis, and he does the videos where he goes, I'm gonna open up some royalty checks today, some
yeah,
and he'll get like some of them be like $4.50, like it's dried up. Nobody gives a shit no more about this.
Well, and they also talk about there's a lot of actors out there that are like, maybe not so much SAG anymore because they're not protecting not just actors' jobs, but they're all of the back, everybody in the back of the stage. They're sending work over to England, over to Turkey, because they don't have to worry about union jobs over there. They get to hire whoever they want and for whatever they want. At the end of the day,
a pretty hardcore
at the end of the day,
movie making though.
Yeah. At the end of the day, it's a corporation, buddy.
The mass art that was being animations that were being done in animation studios in Asia for a long time. And
I mean, I don't like to be poo-pooey, but this is just the reality. So I've had a question for a really long time, and this, I think it involves this conversation. Get it out. The special effects came in because practical effects became too expensive. And now special effects are too expensive. I think these people are pricing themselves out, man. Why do you think movies are doing $250 million for fucking to get a movie off the ground? That's a ridiculous price. You're not like, oh, our movie can't make any profit. Well, I spent $500 million on it. Of course, it's not making any profit.
That's right. The recovery period is ridiculous.
Well, no, Blinker, you're totally right, though. It's like I was talking about this a few months ago with somebody. The fact that you have to say, well, that movie didn't make $1.5 billion. It's a failure.
Well, the movies that the big blockbusters are like that, right? There's a lot of movies that are made for crazy sums by 30 years ago standards, but by today's standards, a pittance, a $10-15 million, and they can do extremely well. But it's all about, can they get enough theaters to pick them up, right? It's about getting that, and that's that eternal battle.
So there's a movie coming out that's a perfect example of trying to find the name of it because I can't. The Brink of War. The Brink of War has got some, it's got J.K. Simmons. It's got all these amazing actors. I'll bet you it's in theaters, and I bet it won't do hardly anything. It's just,
But how much was the budget? It has to. If the budget was okay, then it's okay.
Well, there's not a lot to it. The whole essence of the whole essence of this is Reagan and oh God, I'm drawing a blank on the Russian president back then. Gorbachev are meeting in Iceland to discuss basically, disarmament of nuclear stuff. And
they're meeting in Reykjavik,
like the Secretary of State or something, and he gets them together. Yeah, Jeff Daniels. Thank you, Taylor. I bet it won't do a whole lot. But is that a failure? That's not a failure. If their budget is like $20, I mean,
no, it's not. That's an actual success if their budget is cheap.
Yeah, and how can it not be? I mean, there's not going to be any major, other than the location, the prep for the area, the actors. It's going to be a very basic film. I'll be very curious to see if it makes any money. I don't feel like it will.
Everybody coming out today.
Caroline, throw your headphones on. Crazy echo.
Hey, Nick, I like your shirt.
I just came on because I seemed like I was the only guy that went and saw Oak Street. Mark and I was like, I'll give my 2 cents on Oak Street, Mark.
I haven't seen it yet, but I hear, I know one of my friends really liked it, and another one of my friends thought it was stupid. So it's typical, typical for this day and age.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm gonna watch it.
My biggest hang-up was they gave that kid a bow and arrow, and he hit nothing with it. Like he would be like, come on, man.
Did you like the movie Van Helsing?
Van Helsing.
Yeah.
I don't even remember if I saw it.
Is that the one with Hugh Jackman?
They gave that chick had an awesome sword, and she pulled it out about 20 times and never used the fucking thing. They've been doing
was
this
it a
in
lady
movies
boy
for a long time.
Well, I'm just saying it was so funny though, because like he walked around with this I'm gonna put, and he'd pull out an arrow and he'd shoot it and he'd be like that far away from a freaking dinosaur. Like, first of all, you're not gonna hurt the dinosaur, but I mean, he was like way away from it.
Well,
but and if you were a cat lover, don't go see the movie.
Oh yeah.
But if you're a dog lover,
Caroline's got her headphones in. She said
the dog is the shizzle in the whole movie.
More better.
Vastly.
Mo better.
I loved Anne Hathaway's character. Yeah.
Anne Hathaway
It gave me some spooks when I needed it. It had that interjection of like.
Anne needs a sandwich.
Oh, does she?
Yeah.
An Earl a sandwich?
No, just a regular sandwich.
She getting too skinny? Is she? I haven't seen her lately.
She looks so thin, bro.
Does she?
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't want to look at it. They look weird.
Same with,
she got a pooch belly there in that movie.
Did she have one in the movie?
A pooch belly? I know this motherfucker didn't just call Anne Hathaway having a pooch belly. Brother Jim, let's see it. What you got, girl?
Hey,
let's see them birthing hips, girl.
I got boobies and a big old, but you're missing my point.
Oh, am I?
She is thin. He's right.
Yeah, she is
thin.
She's got a little on her.
But
she got a couple of Ritz crackers in her. But that's
she ain't doing the abs, Caroline. She ain't doing the abs. That's what I'm saying. She needs to tighten up the abs.
All right.
You've never seen Jim in the Catwoman suit, Caroline?
Who?
Hey, I don't give a shit. I love Anne Hathaway. She loves my Arsenal team, and that's what's important.
Would pay to see that.
I would too. I would too. I think we need to start a campaign to get this man in a Catwoman outfit.
I would.
And shit. Look,
I
want to talk about.
I paid $2 for a lot of things. I will pay $2 for.
Dude, I will pay 10. I'll pay 10.
Which one? The Catwoman jumpsuit, or are you going to get him in the old?
That old purple one. The old purple
one. Yeah.
I want him looking fancy with a purple cape and shit.
There you go.
All right.
He needs to be looking regal.
Yeah, we definitely like the sparkles in the cape. That's really
Throw
nice.
a nail on it, get some little kittens, a basket of kittens in his lap. Oh my god!
Maybe bedazzle the cape a little bit, around the.
Don't go see that movie, Caroline. It is not for cat people.
Oh no, I'll kill somebody.
They had no problem taking out the cats.
That's fine. Miss Kitty's out here on the porch saying, I don't believe a goddamn thing that man says. Just kidding. Yeah. People were talking about Eric Powell yesterday. I have 2 Eric Powell signatures. Have any of you guys like the Goon? Sorry.
The Goon, Eric Powell?
You know what? As far as I enjoy the story, and I don't love the art, but the art goes really well with the story, if that makes any sense.
Yes, it does to me.
I mean, it's not like my particular favorite style to look at, but for that story, it's really good.
Yeah. So I like the Goon because it kind of marries these weird, fun, universal monsters-ish, but like with these gangster or mystery, Dick Tracy kind of stuff. And it's just like, I don't know why, but this is fun for me.
I feel like it's like a Cookie Crisp commercial when I'm looking at it.
Look at this one. This is that Guy Fawkes, and this is called Chimichanga, but it's Eric Powell. I found it. He signed it.
Nice.
Yeah. Chimichanga.
I only have one Goon book. It's like but it's like a fancy one. It's like a 1 in 1,000 kind of thing.
Every time I think of the Goon now, I think of this guy I watched Mullet food reviews. He's like, I'm going to go to every day. He's like day 67 of going to every Chinese buffet until I get food poisoning.
That's Russian roulette. That's crazy talk.
He gets one of these like Rangoon things. Oh yeah,
crab Rangoon gonna fuck me up.
Yeah, he says I got the crab Rangoon. He goes,
His name is Mullet Reviews.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I gotta check that out. These are my people, my spirit animals.
Is this on IG?
No, yeah, he's on IG. He's on TikTok. He's on Facebook. And YouTube. He kicks his damn flip flops off for slides and walks barefoot. The bathroom looks kind of clean. I'm like, and he's barefoot. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Bathroom's never clean when he's barefoot in it.
I know, never.
Okay, I'll have to check him out.
Yeah, you won't be disappointed.
That's funny.
He's been at it for like a year or so now.
Yeah,
like he's been doing it for a while. He's done with the Chinese buffets. He's done them all in his areas. He's moving on to other restaurants and buffets.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Am I too loud? Do I need to alter my volume in terms of does it need to lower?
No, your mic sounds fine.
Mic sounds good.
If you speak at a regular tone, when you get amped, you sound amped. When you get quiet, you sound quiet. It sounds you got a good set of headphones there.
Turn down my mic.
Turn down for what?
Burke's telling me what to do. Burke's bossing me around again.
It's just when you get amped, it comes through clear as day as amped.
I know. I see Rob Fatstacks like react in like pain and agony.
Every time you yell, his mustache curls a little more.
No, he does. But I think it's making it look better. I'm sure. I'm just doing it for your wife, Rob. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I'm killing you.
You're killing me too. I know.
Killing me.
You killed me last night. Last night was a good stream.
God. Well, I hope you had a good time and enjoyed the company of friends who
2
appreciate
hours
you.
and 45 minutes.
There's a lot of people that came out to see you because they care about you, brother.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Hey, Burke, that's called a Friday wake up, bitch.
What?
All y'all headphone wearers, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Am I the only one?
Father Friday.
Oh, no, it's just... Okay.
Taylor, I'm telling you, man, you might have to start giving me a percentage of that T-shirt, man. I've been out there selling the hell out of them. I wear my T-shirts everywhere, and I went to get food, pick up the food at the restaurant. The lady at the bar, I had on my free hugs one, and she was like, "Where did you get that?" And I was like, I told her, and she's like, "Oh, I got to get that." And I'm like, damn. All right.
I have a question for you guys. It's well, damn, it may not be one I can do. I was going to ask who wore it better, but I can't find the first one.
Well,
Let me go
quick,
look for
let's
that.
check in with Nick. He's been awfully quiet. Good morning, Nick. How are you? Your shoulders look magnificent. I know you wanted to hear that.
Hey, Nick.
You're so sexy.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Everything else is good. Living the life, living the dream.
Pull your mic closer. So yours is doing what mine was doing. At this point, I just have my mic super close.
I don't want to have it too close.
StreamYard is being weird lately, man.
Yeah.
Like, watch, this is Dune.
Mark, we need to clip that.
Clip that. Somebody clip that.
All right, Nick, I just turned your mic up on my end. See if it helped.
Does it help any?
Not really. You got to just talk up.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still not awake
I could
yet.
teach you. I could teach
Caroline, you should get 2 and be like, this is Dune 2.
Teach him the ways, Caroline.
you.
Teach him
Dude,
the
I'm
ways.
fucking not normal. I can't help my bullshit.
Caroline, you need to send a video of that to Bruce and be like, dude, Bruce, this is Dune.
No, I'll be like, you want some of that good spice?
Dune's terrible.
Got your hookup, man. I got the plug for you.
Because I have no shame or boundaries.
Is it better now?
Yeah,
you sound a little better.
StreamYard's having a weird go at it right now.
Yeah, because the mic I have is at 200 volume.
It's not you or your gear. It's StreamYard. It's not you.
Not you, Nick. I mean, it's.
I don't wear headphones because
It's not you, Nick. It's us. It's not you, buddy. It's us.
Yeah, I've heard
It's
that
me.
before, Bleeker. Thank you.
I'm the problem.
Yeah. We just can't be in this relationship anymore, my man. I'm so sorry.
It's just not working out the way I thought it would. Sorry.
You deserve better than us. That's all.
This is what happens when Chip Gettler starts selling watches.
I was just thinking about Chip the other day.
Yeah, I'll get his Facebook thing will come across my feed, but it's always an ad for a watch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie. I hang out with a Houdat, and a video from, I don't know, 6 years ago came across my feed. He's like, he's reviewing a watch. I was like, what the fuck am I watching?
That is he is so funny.
Houdat's reviewing a watch.
I love Houdat. He cracks me up. He just likes what he likes. He can't help it. He likes his turtles and his watches, I guess.
There is an echo now. I'm not sure who's echoing. No, it's not you, Caroline. I don't think, anyway.
I don't know.
Everybody's on mute.
What do you think of the new rules for YouTube? I know it doesn't affect huge creators like Mark, but, us small guys, what do you think of that?
I don't have an opinion because my YouTube is just for me to post crap. I don't care about the numbers or, I don't even, I've never been looking at it from a monetary standpoint. It's just been like, here, I went out to this really cool place. I thought I might find good stuff to dig. I'm going to video it. Or here, I read this comic and I want to talk about it. Somebody watches it, great. They don't. It's really there. That way, I talked to Gary about this a lot, and he was the one that really brought it into my head. He doesn't want to put anything out there on YouTube that later on, when he's gone, his son may want to go, hey, remember when my dad was on YouTube? Let's look that up. And he doesn't, that's why he doesn't get there and do negative videos. There's not enough time in his life to be negative about everything. And yeah, there's some stuff that I'm sure he goes, wow, this is bad. But why make a video just blasting something that's so bad? So I agree. I don't put videos out just to make a video. I put it out, and maybe if my kid wants to go back and go, remember when my dad was nuts and sit around and dig holes everywhere? Let's go look at that.
I'm not really worried about it, Jim. I mean, if I get 100 views, I feel like I'm a punk rock superstar, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to make no money off that. It doesn't matter how many subscribers or watch hours I got. You're not going to make no money off 100 views of video.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
You're absolutely right.
Even though my shorts have been doing really well lately.
Oh, shorts that you need like 30 million views now to get to.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, you can't.
What about now? Echo?
No echo.
Good. Oh.
I made some
There's an
water.
echo.
Is there? I don't really. Oh, I hear it now.
So, Mark, tell me about Oak Street. What did you like?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Barely, but
Switch
yeah.
this- Even still barely now even.
Yeah, you sound like you're actually in like a tin can almost.
Wow, I just tried to switch to headphones. Might just be shitty headphones.
It might be. That's true.
I'll be back, Jim. I'm going to switch headphones again.
Yeah. I didn't watch Oak Street yet, but I've heard friends say it's good. I've heard friends say it's crap. I like dinosaurs, so I'm sure it'll be all right.
Well, I mean, it's also the 80s. I love the 80s.
Yeah, who doesn't love the
Anything with
80s and who doesn't love dinosaurs?
It gives me the nostalgia feel. So, Boggs, we play today.
Yeah. We should win by a lot.
I won't say a lot.
Who was we?
It's Coventry.
Yeah, but I think I'm picking Coventry as the one team to stay up. The other two are going back down, but that team's staying up.
Yeah.
We're talking sports, man. Sports
What
stuff.
are we talking about?
Yay!
The Premier
Balls
League.
and pucks.
We Voggs and I like the same team on the British Premier League. I watch more of that than I do American football. I couldn't tell you what's going on in American football.
It's just not as good a game. That's why.
I can't tell you what's going on in any sport right now. To be honest with you, I just kind of fell off the map with it.
Yeah. It's I don't know. I just years ago I started watching it, and it kind of hooked me in. And I mean, don't get me wrong. They pay these players a lot of money, and there's a lot of theatrics and a lot of how can we get one over on the ref type thing. It's no different than American football. I mean, American football's the same way. So it is what it is.
Hear me now?
I can hear you, but again, you sound like you're far away.
It's still far away, Tin Canny?
Yeah.
No, not Tin Canyon is bad though, but
it still sounds like you're like, I don't know, like you're away from the microphone.
We can hear you though.
StreamYard not liking the host at that point. I mean, like that's what was happening with the echo thing that was affecting the host channel previously.
Yeah.
But we can't hear you, Mark. We just have to shut up when you talk. That's all. I know it's hard for us as a crowd, but we can do it. We can do it, man. We can do this.
I'm going back to just the microphone and muting when I'm not using it.
Switch to your phone, man. Jim, I think we win like 3 or 4-0 today. We play our starters for like.
Are you playing on the team?
Shut up, Matt.
He's going over there.
Early to think so.
Damn. All right.
Yeah, I think they will win. I just
It's 4-0. We rest our starters in the second half.
Okay, let's see if the coach agrees and does that.
And
who's this we? Do you guys on the team? You guys playing this afternoon?
Well,
yes.
Matt already did that.
Stretching.
Not me. I don't say we. I just say let's see what they do.
I have a habit saying we.
Don't worry, my Pittsburgh Steelers are playing soon enough, and we are going to win a championship this year.
Did I see Robert Downey Jr. in a Pittsburgh Steelers shirt?
Yeah.
That's a good sign for us. That's all I'm saying. It's a good sign.
You got freaking Doom on your team for crying out loud. You should be good to go, Bleak.
And I'm pretty sure I thought their stadium fell apart in a move in Dark Knight Rises.
Don't worry, we got money. We put it back together.
They got Heinz ketchup money, man. They're good to go.
Yeah, man.
They're good. They'll be good. Don't worry about it.
Well,
it may or may not have been real.
Oh.
It might.
That, Rob.
It might.
Real, Rob. To me, it looked real.
Hold on. I don't know if you know this or not, but sometimes, just sometimes, there's movie magic.
No.
way.
You're ruining it for me now.
That's terrible.
I don't even believe in magic.
When I was like, I think I was like 3 or 4 years old, they let me watch Star Wars on the VCR. And I used to think that all the little guys were inside the VCR tape, and they'd let them out to go in the VCR, and then they would act out the movie.
That is phenomenal.
I think
it's just like in the television or a bunch of small kids. It's just they would act
Yeah.
out on the.
Yeah. That's the 3-year-old's logic, though, right?
Well, you know what? In our defense, that's how it worked in the cartoons. Somebody would hide in the television,
Right.
and then they would just act out something, and yeah.
Listen, they made a movie about it. It's called Wreck-It Ralph, and it's true. All right, all those things are alive in there.
And Toy Story is true too. You know,
Well, of course,
all
of
those
course.
toys have lives when we're not.
I saw it in a movie, Rob. Obviously, it's true.
How
No,
could,
I saw a Toy Story parody. Please, Toy Story. It was like they were moving, and then Andy comes in the room, and one of them moves, and one of them was like, "Dude, Andy just saw you move," and then the other one's like, "Dude, Andy can hear us talk. You just talked," and then you see like 20 minutes later they burn down the house.
Hey, the Indian in the cover. This is not a documentary.
Easy JSS. Yep. Check out
Wait,
JSS
Matt.
Brooklyn on Only Slabs tomorrow.
Yep. Matt, what was the thing where, frick, I forgot what it was. I think it was the show The League, where they're talking about, he's like, "Hey man, have you ever watched a documentary?" He's like, "What documentary?" About? "Oh, the Batman documentary." "Dude, Batman's not real." "Yeah, yes, I swear he's saving Gotham
I
every
like the
day."
one where he's like, I like the part where I can't remember the guy's name on the league, and he has that watermelon, and he said, "This is my new girlfriend." He said, "This hole was consensual, but this one was not."
Oh, Taco,
like,
the one
oh
who gets high all the time.
I was like, "Oh my god, dude!"
Dude, that's like my favorite show of all time.
He was talking about holes. He was talking about holes on a watermelon, by the way.
I was watching a clip from Always Sunny the other day, Matt, where it's Frank and it's Charlie Day. He's like, hey, Charlie, look what I did. I put 4 stop signs at this intersection.
Oh yeah, I've seen
and
that
now
one.
nobody knows what to do. And he's like, "Dude, you made this a 4-way intersection. You made it a lot safer." Without
One of my favorite ones of that was I just watched one the other day.
Oh my god, they were so good.
And Dennis and Mac decided they were going to be EMTs so they could hook up with people.
Dude,
so they bought
Matt,
a fake ambulance. They bought an old ambulance and pretended to be EMS workers.
Isn't that one?
Matt, do you remember the one where they pretend they're going to try for the Eagles, and they're in a big giant Greyhound bus, and the guy's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna make the Eagles," and I think it's Max like, "Do you really think you're gonna make an NFL roster? Do you really think you're gonna make an NFL roster?"
Yeah.
Didn't the one dude from the league? I think he was buried in the show. Didn't he? His career went downhill because he said he was at 9/11 and he wasn't.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot what his name is, but yeah, I know who you're talking about.
He
And
said he was
then
in one of the tower. Yeah, he said he was in one of the towers.
Yeah, he was in like Tower 1 or Tower 2.
Yeah,
one of the guys and one of the girls are actually married. What's his name? Can't remember his name.
I just mean in the show. I think he was married, like as part of the show. I think he was one of those.
Nick Kroll is in that show, which is so good. Yeah, I haven't watched it yet. TM.
Yeah, that last one was crazy.
Always Sunny is so good.
I used to like it when they had Roddy Piper on there, and his name was Psycho. He's like, "You got kids, Psycho?" He's like, "Nope, not anymore." You're muted, Mark.
We can't hear you.
He was the only person that succeeded in the pyramid scheme selling the berries.
Yeah.
changed his life.
I like the one where they're deciding their vacation, and Dennis is with Frank and Charlie Day's character. He's like, "Okay, guys, we're gonna choose where we're going on vacation." I mixed up a thing in a bowl, and he pulls out. He's like, "Yellow."
Yeah, there was one I watched yesterday.
Why are we doing yellow? He's like, and then Charlie Day character's like, "Yeah, sorry, that's me. I'm sorry. Do you mean Yellowstone?" He's like, "No, yellow, just yellow."
Nick, the way StreamYard is right now, it's going to echo you if you're on an open mic. So you have to mute it and unmute it when you go to talk.
Okay, so just so you know, the echo was here before I hopped on.
It's because other people are on open mic.
Does the mic sound better now?
Yeah, you sound delicious.
Okay.
But yeah, I was like, "Bro, come on, dude. That's funny.
I watched the episode the other day, and they had like they were making fun of Frank for watching these is it cake or is it real videos. And so he does this elaborate ruse and pretends he gets put into a coma, and he's in a hospital bed, and he's sitting there, and like Dee gets this real emotional. She's like, "I found this drawing. My daddy, he really does love me." And he's like, "Oh, I planted that shit." He says, "That's not me sitting there. That's a cake."
They went through the whole stages of grief.
Yeah.
And I think as insane as this show is, I think the first 2 episodes this season have really
Yeah.
I didn't like the Abbott Elementary episode just because they were using Abbott's film equipment and it doesn't work for Sonny.
Yeah, I felt that too.
You know what Charlie Day is really good and also is Horrible Bosses. That movie is hilarious.
That's a dream role for me right there. Being harassed by Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah, you got a tough job. Somebody's got to do it.
Not in that movie. Jesus.
Oh, she's kind of crazy.
Colin Farrell was worse.
She looked awful in that movie.
Colin Farrell was crazy in that movie too. You know what movie Matt and I were talking about a few weeks ago?
No, I don't.
Classic is The Other Guys. Have you ever done Desktop?
I wouldn't consider that a classic, but whatever.
To me it is because it's fun.
Oh, that's Will Ferrell, right?
Yeah. So good. Oh man.
Yeah, Taylor, I'm not sure what's happening with StreamYard at the moment. But
It's not a StreamYard issue. It's people with open mics and speakers and not headphones.
Yep. Sorry. I just have a habit of not using headphones.
Because if we talk and it's there, and if I mute Will and it's still there, so then let's mute one by one and see where it comes from. There's Mark. Oh, it goes away. So there you go.
You tried to blame it on everybody else.
I don't mind being blamed.
Is Mark using headphones?
Oh, I had my mic muted, but it looks like
No, it wasn't.
I'm coming through a different mic right now. That's
Yeah.
my bad.
Well, my point was I said something and it was true, and Nick said, "Oh, you're trying to blame everybody else." I said, "No, I just pointed out something and it was true." So there you go.
So Nick, you've been good, buddy.
I mean, Mark tried to blame it on everybody else. What'd you say, Bobby?
Oh.
You doing good?
Living the dream.
How's my guy DJ doing?
Who?
DJ. Have you talked to him lately?
I don't know who this DJ is you're speaking of.
Yeah, I know, right?
I see. So it's you too, Nick.
Could be me.
Well, when Nick unmuted, while Mark was muted, it was there. When Vog was talking, when he would mute himself again, it would go away.
Yeah, I guess it's not meant to be today. We'll just be in the chat.
Everybody just go live the world in headphones, man. That's what it's magic.
Maybe eventually.
Yeah, if you guys are too loud, I can just turn it down a little bit here, and then.
I mean, there's a reason why when you watch things and people in radio, nobody's ever sitting there without headphones on. Because you don't have your feedback on.
Right.
How about now? Is it bad now too?
Well, let's see. It's yeah. Wow, it's even worse.
That's
yeah.
It's good now. Don't say anything.
I actually have it's fun. It's funny is the one job when I worked in radio, I actually got let go, and the excuse they used at the time was that we were supposed to do an on-site remote broadcast, and when we showed up, we couldn't find the ISDN line that we were supposed to connect to. Right. And for anybody who knows what an ISDN line is, you'll know I just dated myself.
I do.
Yeah. And but so we couldn't find the line because it turned out the Pac Bell had installed it in the wrong location.
Those bastards.
And my boss refused when I called. My boss wouldn't go out and double check the line was installed when I told him I couldn't make it to check, and he said, "Well, it'll be fine." So I had to adapt, and I had to go back to the station, get a portable transmitter, all this stuff. But in doing so, when you do the ISDN hookup, you just have a plug-in to the machine, and you could monitor yourself. But when you do it with a portable transmitter, you would have to have little transistor radios that they would listen to the live feed on the radio. And I forgot to grab the radios. So the DJs had to listen over the live monitors that we were playing for the crowd that was there. And I had to position it in such a way that there was no feedback or loop echo like this. But man, the DJ bitched and moaned that he didn't have his cans for the fucking thing.
Yeah.
And that was it. I was let go over that. I was like, oh, I had to adapt, and I managed to make it happen. So nobody knew there was a problem from a listener standpoint. That was my job.
Right.
Was make sure that everything happened without a hitch. And the main thing is that fucking I want to be a celebrity. I think I'm a fucking celebrity. Didn't have his cans for fucking 3 hours. Oh God.
It sounds like you deserved it, Rob. I'm not gonna lie. I'm with the DJ on this one.
Did you say all that? Did you let them know since they gave you the boot? Because I'm sure they just said, Rob, you're fired. Oh yeah? Well, let me tell you a little something before I'm gone. Your place sucks.
Speaking of cans,
stick your cans where the sun.
Hey, you know what? I'll tell you this, Digger. Here's how it works, Jim. I'm still here, and that radio station isn't.
That's right. Brother John did weekends at this AM station just to make sure that stuff kept going on AM, and I was like, "You're living the dream, bro."
Well, here's the thing. Like, even there was actually 2 stations that were sister stations that I worked for. One was like the hard rock station, and the other was the classic rock station. The classic rock station lasted far longer, but just recently they switched to one of those HD2 channels, so they're not even the main channel on their frequency anymore. Wow. It's like
I worked at a radio station like when I was in my early 20s, and it was like 2 stations. They had an FM station
and an AM station.
Yeah, and you could get away with murder on the AM station.
Hmm?
Yeah,
because nobody like it went out one time, and they were doing a football game, and it
nobody knew.
Everything went out, right?
Probably didn't. Nobody knew.
I had to play like records and stuff. I had to dust off records and shit, and
CDs,
and I got them out, and I was just playing like it was like shit from the 70s, like Jimi Hendrix, like all along the Watchtower. They're like,
I mean, we had
it's not that kind of station though. The manager at college said, "What the fuck are you playing right now?"
I mean, we had an AM station. There was an AM station too, but I mean, it was just like some feed of stuff that was playing. That was there was no actual person there at the studio. It was just a feed, and that's how even by the end when I was getting ready to leave, there was more and more stuff where the jockeys weren't coming in and doing their stuff live anymore. They were pre-recording stuff, and then pre-recording they'd get a list and they'd do all their sound bites because they could record everything that they're going to do in about an hour and a half. And then there would be the playlist would be there, and it was all on digital. And basically you had a cheap board op or an intern that was sitting there in the studio just monitoring the playback as they had pieced it all together. And it was the magic of radio was gone. There are still people who do stuff, but most talent isn't actually spinning records anymore or queuing up their own music, or it's all on digital. And if they're even in there talking live.
Oh well, Rob, that's like when I got into it. I was like, I had in my head like, oh, you're gonna be like Dr. Johnny Fever.
Oh no,
you know what I mean? Like we're playing all the hits today, like Wolfman Jack or something.
It's all programmed.
There's when you do have CDs, the CDs are all sent from like with different, you know what I mean, like the top 40 hits on it, and then they sent us the Rick D's. They used to send us the Rick D's top 40 CDs. They're just CDs, or you have the satellite, and it would just play it off of that. And so yeah, you're
depend on what the station feed was, yeah. And even if it was a normal thing, it was just so programmed, you know, that there's never, you know, there wasn't like people who call in and ask for a request. There wasn't actually any requests. They just knew you just basically, people would call in, they might record you saying like, oh, I want you to play Metallica on us. Well, if you were the rock station, there was a billion people playing it. It was probably in heavy rotation or in rotation anyways. And so then when that song would come up, they just put your video in. Oh yeah, we got that coming right up, and here you go. And like I happened to find it that quick or whatever, you know. Those I remember when I got into when I was studying studying radio early on, and I really quickly pivoted away from disc jockey work into doing production work and doing engineering work and stuff, because I realized very fast that, first of all, you had to do all kinds of other weird stuff to try to make a living, because it wasn't an 8-hour day gig and they weren't paying you, you know, a ton. But you played the same songs over and over and over and over, and every single time you had to pretend like it was the greatest fucking song you've ever heard, and you've never heard how great it is. And it's just, there's a lot of bullshit that comes into it, that it's like, man, these guys had some crushed souls. It's just like, I still think of some of them I hear that are, you know, have been doing it now for. There's one DJ in the Bay Area here that I worked with back when I did it, and he was old. I thought he was old then, you know, and so I'm thinking to myself, this dude's got to be fucking pushing 80 years old now, and he's fucking sitting there still, because he's got a voice, he's still got a job, but I mean, man, he just has got to be just, what the fuck am I doing?
Like some type of torture. Yeah,
it's like some kind of torture to have to watch a show. Boom, boom, boom.
All right. Well, I got to get my chores started.
Oh, God damn, look at that. It's Mr. Brian Wells.
Sure. Jim, hope to talk to you again soon, sir. Maybe we'll catch up during the season.
Oh, shoot. I owe Brian.
Yeah, man.
Brian, I'll hit you up this weekend. I got to get in sync with, I got to pay for that art piece that I won.
Pay your bills, Rob. Hey, Matt, real quick before I leave, you're part of that horror fest thing, right? With Fable.
Yeah.
What movie are you doing?
Or
what? When are you on next to do that?
Oh, mine started in September. I don't know. Robbie is he gets very excited about it. So like he started in August, but like I'm starting mine in September. My first one is I'll read off what I'm doing. On the 2nd, Videodrome.
Ooh.
On the 9th of September, The Fog by John Carpenter, the original one, not the remake. Then Night of the Creeps on September 16th. September 23rd, Midsummer, the one with Florence Pugh in it. And then September 30th, the movie that scared the shit out of me as a kid, Something Wicked This Way Comes.
Oh.
Night of the Living Dead, 1990 remake on October 7th. On October 14th, Weapons. And October 21st, a movie called Zombies, an Italian film. And the last one I'm doing is Werewolf by Night special from Disney Plus.
Yeah, we had Metal Elf on last night, and he was going through.
Chad's a good dude.
Yeah, Chad was going through his list.
Channels. Yeah.
Yeah, and it sounded interesting. I'm not a huge horror guy, but I'm selective in some of them that I'll watch. Some of them I'm just like, no, I can't watch that. That'll keep me up. I'll be thinking about it too much. So.
Right.
It depends on the horror for me, honestly. I don't really like things that are like spiritual, like things that I'm like, but like just gore. I'm good with like lots of gore. Like
the ones I don't.
Terrifier, that's good shit.
I like the Terrifier, but there's some of them I don't like, kind of like some of the later Saw movies and Hostel. Like I just do not like Hostel or Cabin Fever at all. I'm just not an Eli Roth. Like, I don't know about, I think I don't know. But like, that's just me. I kind of like the
Eli
old
Roth is in
like, you know, the campers are out here having premarital sex. The guy in the hockey mask is pissed off about it, you know.
Did you like Thanksgiving that he did? that one seemed to get like wild praise from everyone, and I enjoyed it. It was
Oh,
kind of
it's
like
all
a
right.
throwback
It's
to
all right. But
Slash.
the
The
hostile
Cube,
one,
man. You got to watch the
there's a
Cube,
scene,
Matt.
I love the
there's
cube.
a
The
scene
cube
in
was awesome.
Hostel
The
where
Cube was
where
awesome.
they cut like an Achilles tendon or something, and after that I was like, I'm out. I just couldn't do it.
Yeah,
But,
Wellbore brought up a good point, man. You got to watch the Cube. It's a
It's
classic.
good, dude. I enjoyed it. I don't care.
has anybody seen Ready or Not 1 and 2 with
I've seen the
Samara
first
Weaving?
one. I
That's
haven't
pretty
seen the
good.
second one.
That's pretty good.
But see, I don't look at that. To me, that's not. I don't even know how to classify it. To me, that's not horror. That's just like, man, this is like a drama that got really dark all of a sudden.
Okay.
Like these people just don't like it, But
Did you say Ready or Not? Isn't that like a dance movie?
no,
No,
it's like they have to sacrifice a person in order to
The rich
stay
people are hunting
immortal.
poor people, basically.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I see.
it's okay.
Yeah.
But
The greatest game or whatever.
yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Like
Remember that one
The
with
most dangerous game.
There it is. Thank you, Rob.
Yeah, remember the one with oh my God,
Are you talking about the one with Ice-T? It's called
Ice-T on
Surviving the Game. That movie's
Surviving the
awesome.
Game. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, couldn't think of the name of the title. I was like Ice-T, but
I enjoyed the Van Damme movie that was like sort of had that premise to it.
yeah,
I don't know if you remember that one, but it was awesome.
was that Hard Target? No.
It might have been Hard Target, where it's like his buddies, he goes to his French buddies in
Yeah.
the woods.
Yeah, they're in New Orleans. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
I want
yeah.
to say it
remember
was
he
Hard
knocks out
Target.
he punches out the rattlesnake and then
Yeah,
like
yeah. Gives the rattlesnake a punch in the face.
there's a funny part of that movie with Lance Henriksen who plays the bad guy. They kept in it like when they're having all these explosions in that old warehouse,
Mhm.
and Lance Henriksen's arm catches on fire, his jacket arm.
Oh, jeez.
He takes it off, and they don't cut. He takes it off, and all the other guys in the scene are all like, they pause, like, "Oh shit, he's on fire." He just takes the jacket off and doesn't miss a beat. He looks at the other guys and goes, "What are you fucking looking at? Go!" And they kept it in the movie.
Hey,
I have to check that out again. I hate that movie, but that's interesting. That clip. Always like the real stuff, but all right, yeah, I got to get out of here. I got to start my chores for my game this afternoon.
Sir.
All right, buddy.
Being off on Friday doesn't always equate to not having to work.
I'm off. I'm off
That
today,
means
and
you're
I'm
not
not
off.
working.
I'm
got my
finding
feet
that
up.
the home duties are best done. Well, some stuff it's dictated by what the weather is, and it's supposed to rain all day tomorrow, so I got to cut this grass. It's got to be done.
Home duties are best done by other people.
I know. I try to do that too, Rob. I try to, pass the buck as much as possible when I can. So, good day,
But
gentlemen.
I don't know what this rain is you're talking about.
Good day, sir. Good day.
Well, you will once you move away from that crazy California place.
Oh no,
Bye.
I'll know this winter when we have the fucking El Nino come through here. They're talking about so much. They're talking about so much rain for
Very
us
true.
this winter that they're predicting it. Some of the areas it would be like the equivalent of like the sea level raising a foot.
Better get them hip waders on.
We're gonna test to see if the after they hit because the creeks and stuff are not too far from here that go into the bay, and
Yeah.
we're only like about 6 feet above sea level, but where I'm at, and we used to be when I bought the house, we were in a floodplain, and so we had to buy flood insurance and stuff. And since that time, the Army Corps of Engineers has done their stuff, and now we're supposedly outside of the 100-year flood type stuff, and I still have flood insurance though because the creek didn't fucking move.
Yeah, exactly. And did they do a good enough job to where it would help anything?
Well, federal government did the work. All right. Well, I'm still the only thing that happened is my flood insurance cost went way down because
I was going to say you probably paying a cheaper rate.
Oh,
right?
that was
Don't
the flood
forget
insurance
the,
went from like $100-something a month to like $200 a year.
That's
So
not good.
so it was like that makes the creek didn't move. Let's just keep it type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rob, I agree. I think you had probably a smart idea because the levees in New Orleans at that time they were made by the Army Corps of Engineers too, weren't they?
Yeah, we have Alviso over here has tons of old levees and stuff, but so we'll see. But it's gonna be a wet one for us supposedly.
Yeah, that's true. I did hear about that. So good luck with that. All
Yeah,
right,
I might have
see
to. I
y'all
might have
later.
to actually cover up the smokers this winter.
Oh, that's tough. You should help Henry Cavill out. I keep sending you that stuff. I'm telling you, he needs
You
your
and
help.
everybody else.
He
And
needs to rob Fat Stacks. You need to go over to England, show him how it's done. First of all, I don't know. It's only him and his wife and child. I don't know why.
and 400,000
I'm
other.
not gonna waste my
There's
time.
400,000 other internet people all chiming in on telling him how to fucking do his shit.
Jim,
So,
Jim, real quick. Rob's gonna be like, I'm not going to England to see Henry Cavill. I'm going to England to see Mr. Von Hoot. First of all.
Well, yeah.
that's
just
probably
a
true,
bonus.
actually. Yeah.
You know, the real internet sensation.
But I don't know this Mr. Von Hoot you're talking about. I only know a Dr. Von Hoot.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm
that's
sorry.
true. He is
Mr.
a doctor.
Doctor Senior
Yeah.
Von Hoot.
Yeah.
You got to give him
Doctor.
his title, his respect.
Gotta give him that respect, man.
Put that stank on it.
See
Take it easy,
y'all
Dick.
later. Bye.
I saw DVH is kicking his new wrestling show, which good for him. He brought it back. He brought a show.
Yeah. Yeah. He pinged me on it, and I was like, well, I'll be honest, I haven't been watching that any wrestling in the last month or so. So
I only watch the big events. I don't really watch it too often.
yeah, I watched a couple of them, or I watched part of the SummerSlam, and that was about it. I was like,
Yeah.
don't care.
I sort of feel like that too.
It killed me. Or killed my interest, I should say.
Yeah, that's fair.
But hey, Thursday I did drop a video on Thursday. It was Mark and I, and we did a ton of fucking donations for C3 came in.
Yeah.
Showing them off. Some amazing, incredible stuff, from art to statues to toys to graded books to signed books to
heck yeah,
the whole gamut of stuff. It is great.
Yeah.
Check it out.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Oh,
Plus, of course, we got going on is over on the Comics Curing Cancer website, though. You also do have this little thing going on right now through September 5th. The Hail Crow King of Hell slabs and cards auction, all one-of-a-kind original pieces of art. Go to comicscuringcancer.org, click on items, and you can see all the items that are there up for auction. Place a bid early, bid often, but most importantly, bid last.
Yes.
I'm obsessed with getting a hat. I need a cowboy rock and roll hat, and I don't know why. I've been watching Wild Hats lately. This dude making hats, and I'm like, I fucking need one of those. So
is this guy does the skulls on them?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got badass.
I went on the Wild Hats site, and I'm like, I'm gonna go see what these hats are all about. And then I went, $1,000 to $2,000.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go look for a different hat.
Let me go look for some Chinese knockoff.
There you go.
Timu's looking pretty good right about now. I'm just saying.
The guy's got some skills though. That steamer, don't he?
Yeah, he's pretty. I'm obsessed with it. I don't know what's going on, but I need a hat. Apparently, it's gonna happen.
Yeah,
the donations. I can't. I'm gonna check that video.
Yep, for sure.
I'd like
Two Golden Age books in there. Some big old Captain Marvel from 1942, or Captain Marvel Adventures. So it was like I think it was like issue 17 or something. It's like early Captain Marvel Adventures.
I'm thinking about
then Superman sub 100 book.
Wow.
Nice. What's up, Matt?
I'm thinking about focusing on like a couple of things, like certain things to try to get, instead of like just here and there, like something like with all my money, and try to get one certain,
Yeah, you seem like a guy that has really good focus.
I don't. No, I meant like a more expensive book.
Just the way you're talking right now. I'm
looking for something nice instead
of
of just necessarily bulk, is what you're saying.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm sorry.
It's always easy to go in there thinking that, but then you see so many great values that are
I
just
know.
oh.
But I meant there was a couple of eyeball like that. I think one of the things you donated, it was ASM 50, was a lower grade copy.
ASM 50, that's going to be an only slabs item, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, they're in only slabs. We have four of the,
50, Rob? How about, what do
so
we?
there's four of the five books I'll have during only slabs have been have been pulled aside. I still have to figure out my big book, but there's an ASM 50 in a 2.5 ASM 50 presents really well. And then there's going to be a first Silver Age Penguin in a 2.5.
Oh, that's a nice book.
And then there's a GI Joe newsstand in a 9.2.
Oh my goodness.
And then there's a Secret Wars 8
Okay.
in a 9.6.
Oh wow. God dang. You guys are
Direct
killing this year.
that one's a direct edition, but
It doesn't matter. It's
Yeah.
still a killer book. 9.6 in that book.
yeah, it's a couple $100. It's like $300 book. So
You know, a few bucks. It's just a few shekels.
yeah, so each one of those is like each one of those books is over between $200 to $400, and then I'm trying to find one. I'm trying to get one more book that's like a 50, like around $500 book or whatever. And what happens with those is on only slabs is we just do for every $25 you donate, you get an entry onto a wheel, and then we're gonna have 2 wheels this year, and so we'll spin a wheel to see which book we're giving away, and we'll spin a wheel to see who wins it, and then we'll spin, or maybe we'll do the person first, and then what book they won. That may be
That's cool.
yeah.
That's cool.
But
Who's on
Enter that then. So
Who's on that
last year we did
episode?
the first appearance of Black Panther. We had first Black Panther, first Black Lightning, first Black Widow, and first Black Cat, and I can't remember what the 5th book was. It wasn't Black something though. It was the only one. It wasn't like
One of these things just don't belong. Is that what happened there?
it was something like that. Yeah.
One of these things.
Will,
just
I think you were
don't
asking
belong.
who the guest is going to be
Yes.
during Comic Screen Cancer weekend. Jim Mint is going to be our guest currently. He's the one who, at least he's on the schedule right now, unless he backs out.
I saw this ASM 238 7.5 looks pretty.
Oh yeah, that 7.5. That's a Mark Jeweler.
Oh really?
It's a Mark Jeweler. Yeah, CGC 7.5 ASM 238. Mark Jewelers.
Hey, these J. Scott Campbell ones look good too. These slabs, like Mary Jane.
Oh yeah,
a lot of good stuff going to be in these auctions this year.
I bought the Empire Strikes Back magazine recently. The first real appearance of Boba Fett and a bunch of other characters, and I bought a few copies. And the one online, I looked at it. It had a star stamp on it, and it was the cheapest copy I bought. And I'm pretty sure that's gonna have a. That might have a, if it's not ripped out, it might have its whatchamacallit, Mark Jewelers insert.
I got a question for people that grade their comics.
Sure.
I got a Power Man #1. I got at Heroes Con. And it's got some like creases. Like it doesn't affect really the cover. Still looks good, right? But it's got like color breaking creases on it. It's not got a spine like slide or anything on it. But I don't really know that pressing and cleaning is going to help it much.
Color breaking creases won't be solved by the color break will still be there. You might be able to press out the creases, so it can help improve it. Look how it'll present. How much of that, whether or not it'll help the grading, really depends upon how many creases there are in the book that aren't color breaking versus how many are, and what does it look like after. I mean, sometimes the answer is yes, it can improve it, and sometimes it's no, it's not going to improve it.
And sometimes the answer is, does it matter if it improves it?
That's what I was saying. Like, is there any point where you get like a book and you're like, there's no point in getting it pressed or clean because it's not really going to give it.
There are some times where that's quite common thing. There are also several books I've done where I have sent in to have them pressed and clean, where I knew it wasn't going to help it from a grade perspective,
Mhm.
but it helped it from a presentation perspective.
Okay.
So I especially like I have a few golden age books that I've done and had them done just to make, because they were like 2 5s or 3s, and it's like I know they're going to be that grade period, but I really wanted to have it cleaned up. Or the weirdest example actually is probably I have an ASM, my ASM 5, I think it is, the Dr. Doom. It was, oh god,
Any echoes?
massive echoes as soon as you showed up.
Thank-
There you go. Thank you.
The headphone. Oh, you need-
It was it had some water damage, and had a really kind of like a lot of dirt on the cover, and I had it was like a 2.0, I think, or a 1.8, and I sent it in and I had it cleaned and pressed, and I actually got a lower grade on it. It came down back a 1, but it looks a billion times better than it did when it was a higher grade.
See, it's got all
So
What power band are you getting? What power band?
He's talking. It's the first
Hero
period.
You're talking Luke Cage Hero for Hire.
God damn it!
That's what
Why
I
is
meant.
it?
That's what I meant. Hero for hire.
There we go.
But you can see, look, it's got all these like.
Oh yeah. That's gonna be the big thing on that book. So what are you talking about? Trying to? I mean,
Should I get it pressed and cleaned, or should I just sit it like this?
I would probably just, that's definitely, there's enough color breaking stuff there. It's not going to help. Pressing and clean is probably not going to help it 1 iota. It's just a question to you when that is there visible dirt and stuff that you want it cleaned up to make it present better. But as far as
so far, yeah, but
yeah, I mean it is what it is. It's probably going to get like a 4.
So we can see all the ticks and everything. That's all fine.
Yeah.
But is there stuff on the cover that is like not creases, but like wrinkles that don't color break? Because if you can get those wrinkles out, it'll present really nice. And it's a book that's worth slabbing if it's a certain grade.
Yeah, I don't know that it would.
It's a good book to slab, but I don't know if that copy would be worth slabbing, to be fair.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know what I'll do.
You might just want to keep it raw, man. Keep it raw, dog.
Let's see.
I did like looking through it. It's really enjoyable to look through the pages of these old books.
Some of them are great to just keep raw, man. It's not a golden age. It's no. Wait, hold on. Keep talking. Keep talking.
Your mom goes to college.
You're fine.
Thank you. I think that was a compliment. Yeah, but I don't think she did. I don't think she did go to college. To be fair.
My mom went to college.
I went to college though.
No, I don't. What?
What?
What's in your butt?
I went to college twice because I liked it so much.
You're a fucking nerd. Nobody likes you, nerd.
I'm kind of like that movie with Chris Farley where he's like, okay, was it Tommy Boy? He said a lot of people go to college for 7 years, and David Spade looks at him and goes, "Yeah, most of them are called doctors."
Yeah, well, you can call me doctor if you like. That's cool.
Dr. Bleak.
That's cool,
man.
Dr. Bleak.
Mm-hmm.
Ready to diagnose all your medical problems.
I know. Just call him Dr. Giggles. Shit, you are a Dr. Giggles, motherfucker.
So the hero for hire, if it were to come back, from a value perspective, if it comes back a 4, it's $150 book. Comes back a 3, it's around the same price. Basically, anywhere from 2.5 to a 4 is about $150 on that book.
Yeah.
So as long as it doesn't come back there's not really a lot of grades that are in the below 2 on that, but from a sales perspective going, a 3.0 is a 1 sold recently for $175, and a 4 for $150, and a 4 or 5 for $180.
Do you have a slab of it, Rob? What grade do you have?
I have an 8.5.
What did they?
8.0. I have an 8.0. Sorry.
What do they go for? 600.
An 8.0 is about $525 was the last sale.
I would. I don't know. That's It really depends on what you have invested in the book. Like if you're talking monetarily, like if you've spent $150 on the book, you're gonna spend $50 to get it graded. All in total, I mean, like with the grading and the shipping and all that jazz. So that's $200 on the book already. That's a book that's worth 150, assuming you spent $150 on the book.
Yeah. So, lady, if here's what we talk about the nexus of value on a book, right?
Nexus of value.
So this is nerds for comics.
I love nexuses of value.
So a 7075, right? That runs you 300 to 350.
And we're talking Luke Cage 1, right?
Right. First Luke Cage. We're a Hero for Hire 1.
Hero for Hire.
An 80, right? You jump up. You're at like I said, 525, right? Now, once you go past an 80, you're 85. $1,000.
What the fuck? Those jumps are crazy to me. When you go for those half-point jumps from one thing to the next, and it's a $500 differential all of a sudden.
Yeah,
that's
where the fuck is that?
That's your escalator. Because
that's your log value. That gets logarithmic.
Because on Bronze Age books, especially like any 8.5 and higher is considered at premium.
They command a premium in market.
Right, and so 8.0 sometimes is there. You start gets acceleration. But that's why like the best value on like big bronze books or bigger bronze books are often in the 6 to 7s. That's where you're gonna that's where you're gonna maximize your grade without you can still be expensive.
You've figured out the game for you, haven't you?
Yeah, I look at that's what I do with a lot of my things. I look at them and go, okay, where is that accelerator?
Sure.
Where can I get as much book as I can before I start to really tear it off?
Where is the region of exploitation in terms of maximization of turnover?
On this book, 8.0 is that max value at 500. Because then you're 1,000, 1,100 for a 9.0.
It starts going up to $500 ticks or something.
1,200 for a 9.2.
What is that?
And then listen to this. And you go from 9.2 at 1,200 to a 9.4. 1,800, 8 for 9.6, 2,500 for a 9.8, 7,000.
See, this is too much for me to deal with. I can't deal with this. These are mountains. These are like Everest. It's like
we don't use the science at church. We just call it the sweet spot. There's always a sweet spot.
Sweet spot / nexus of value. We're talking the same language, just different gospels.
Right.
We're reading from different books.
Yeah, that's all. It's a little different book, but it's the same message.
Listen.
Different prophets.
Trust me. Look at
sometimes you make a profit.
Yeah, X-Men 101 is nuts with that. Like if you go look at it.
X-Men 101's crazy.
I love her.
I like my Steven and I, Steppo and I both bought the first Constantine.
Did you guys at the same time? Or?
At the same time. We talked about it. We both bought it at the same time.
So did you guys find it at like comparable prices, or was it like a massive differential?
Steppo, I bought the 9.6 because the 9.6 was about $300. Steppo bought the 9.8, which was over like $1,000.
You're crazy. You got the good deal. That's my opinion.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm like. But for one like grade,
for one tick, shit, I'll sit on it for a minute. 9.8.
I'll take the $1,000 less or whatever it was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
hey, that's just me.
Your X-Men get a regrade and potentially get the 9.8.
I don't know if this particular copy can, but it doesn't. There's nothing on the grader's notes. I'm guessing there's a couple of
interior.
No, I think it's just a little stress marks on the spine, which can be actually fixed. So yeah, it probably can get bumped.
Yeah, so your X-Men 101 that you're talking about, you're at from your 6, your 6.5, and your 7, all in that range. You're from $400 to $500.
Jesus Christ.
When you go to an 8.0, you hold on, your 8.0, you're still at like 450. Actually, no.
The average getting weird.
The average is like is right now $600 on that. 8.5 is just below 700, and then 9 is now you start going to your $900. You're at $900 for a 9.0 right now. But the last sale, so it's weird. It's
what about a 9.2?
The 9.0 is weird. Like the average is the 90-day average is like at $900 trending up, but the last sale was $763. So it's always like you can find somebody finds it's like auctions are like that, right? Something will sell at an auction. Somebody gets the right auction, they'll get it for a steal of a deal, and then.
So,
but
will you ask, or what do average like 3.0s go for?
a 3.0 on an X-Men 101. The 90. There's
7?
no. So the last sale was $270. There's only been 2 in 2026. So the average price, one was at 270, one was at 159.
And that's because that's
so
not
you're at a $215 average.
It's also
Last year,
it's not a book that people want in low grade.
Yeah,
it's more of a newer book, right? It's
the last 4 years, the average on that book has been pretty stable between $200 and $250 in a 3.0.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go get you my slab that I got because it's a specific X-Men type that I got it done, but I just think it is really lovely, and I got it for less than $200. And it presents well, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But I'm spoiled, and I'm biased.
Yeah, and especially when you get in that grade, not everything is equal. Like there's a book I've been looking at, a big book, big key I've been looking at a 3.0. Because it's affordable. Around 2,000. Well, affordable is
relative.
It ranges from anywhere from $2,000 to $2,400. But the presentation difference between a 3.0 and a 3.5 and these different books in that range run the gamut. There are some that just look like trash, and there are some that look amazing.
That is exactly why you got it.
You buy the book. You're not. Yeah, you buy the book. You're not buying. Well, grading.
You buy the cover, not the
grading
book.
Is a measurement of the number of defects, but the defects aren't always the front cover. And when you're slabbing a book, what ends up when you're done, what you're seeing is the front cover is the primary thing you're looking at, right? So, and it depends on what they are. Sometimes even with the defects, maybe the defects are around the perimeter on the edge. So the middle looks great versus
the guts
one
are
where
missing.
the edge is great, but the front is trashed, or it's a spine split. Or one of them, I saw somebody had written like in grease pencil, like as big right across the main character, and you're like, well, no, I don't. So it is you.
If anybody finds a gutless Werewolf by Night 32, pages ripped out, scratches on it, I will buy it off of you as long as it has the cover.
Yeah, I'll get you a gutted one.
I've been toying.
I have the full guts. I bought it in a dollar bin. I just don't have a cover, man.
There you go.
I was toying.
It won't present well
with it, whether or not I was going to give this one up or not.
What do you got there?
Toying. You are toying right now with me.
Oh, what do you got there?
Well, Disney just canceled all future streaming projects, so Moon Knight should be going down in value.
There you go.
Isn't that how that works?
I need the cover of that, Rob.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Let me just share. Hold on.
Yeah, can you just smack that open and get me the cover off that bad boy?
I think I have a facsimile somewhere I can do that for you.
Hey, I see guys on eBay. They sell like Golden Age photocopy books.
Golden Age is a different animal, man. Golden Age.
Well, a lot of times you can't get those in a reprint or in the actual book either.
I did that recently. I was at a con, and somebody had the Buck Rogers famous funnies, several of them, and I looked at him. I go, "What the hell is this?" And he's like, "Oh," he told me he's right up. He's like, "Oh, hey, before you even like get deep in those are like photocopy books." He says, "But they're." And this is a guy that I've bought from many times. He buys all kinds of weird stuff and bootleg books and different things. And he's like, "Oh, I don't know who did these originally." He says, "But the reason I picked them up originally is that these are some of the most incredibly amazing photocopy books." And so whoever did them, first of all, they had really high quality books to make
facsimiles or
because they're photocopy books, so they literally just photocopy.
Different, yeah.
But the original source
not as grainy
was really high quality copies, or they spent a ton of time doing cleanup work. But then the paper that they did it on too wasn't just like on photocopy paper. So somebody actually went and like got like high quality paper or paid to have it printed or whatever, and they're amazing. And guy only wanted $20 a piece for them, and I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm never gonna probably own these famous funnies or get a chance to be able to, so I'd pay that much for a high quality fact. These looked amazing. They had a great story. I'm all fine. I'll give you 50 for all three of them. And he's like, oh, done. Just like, who knows? They probably went home and printed out 3 more, but
so Fat Stacks, I'll tell you, I've seen similar things like that at my LCS, and they don't come very often. But they're about $20 a pop, but they are lovely copies. Lovely copies.
I had a buddy bought a bound copy of like the first maybe 15 Fantastic Four books that somebody had bound together. It's like, well, why would you do that to your comic books?
Oh, like, there were people who did a lot of stuff.
Right,
yeah,
but like once it was like glued together into like a hardbound book, it was still cool to have all of it all together.
Dude, there's a lot of them. They're beautiful pieces of art.
This is weird. So this one I picked up at Heroes Con 2 years ago. Okay, so I picked this up originally. I was like, oh, I'm going to throw this in the giveaway bin. I picked up 2 copies, and when I pulled them out of the bag and board, this one I was like, oh, this is like thick compared to the other one. What's with this, right?
Oh God.
So is like you go inside.
Yes.
It's like this.
Yeah.
Rob, do you know how rare that is?
No. Hold on. This is.
Is it at Jewelers too?
No. So here's like the inside of a back cover, and here's like another back cover. Here's a back cover. So what this is?
She's Frankenstein.
This is somebody took. Yeah, it's a Frankenstein book. Somebody did. It is 4 issues of Tales of Suspense, but it's just the Iron Man story. So they took out the cat. It's the story arc.
That is beautiful. That is good. I love that.
So there's no Captain America in it. It's all the Iron Man story for this Whiplash.
That's my guy.
Here's the thing that's really odd about it. It goes like back to front, and it's not. But so like you have to read it. You have to go and you have to find like
back the issue and then go and then
hold on. Yeah, here is, and it says on here Tales of Suspense 94. Right.
This person loved their stories.
You can read that, and then you'd have to flip after you read it from like you normally would front. Then you got to go flip a little bit further and find. Okay, here's issue 95, and then you
love that.
and find 96, and then 97.
I could see how they did it. I could see in my mind like they would just put the stacks of the things that they cared about, and then later they probably did that with all their favorite stories, because I would have done that same shit.
It's just the weirdest thing ever, and it's like, oh my gosh! So you got because if it was just like reading the pages in reverse order or reading from the front all the way through, that would be cool. But it's not. It's just find this book. The first part of the first book is and they put them in the wrong order or whatever. But hey,
well, intuitively they did it in the right order, but then they realized when they did it in the right order that it's actually reversed, because you would have to.
Yeah, but so now it's just one of those things where it's like I've got this thing and I just hold on.
Never
to it
get rid of that. Never get rid of that.
I can't give it away. I mean, I can't sell it. It's an oddity piece.
It's good of a yes. It's like the double covers or the weird stuffs.
Yeah,
I've got like Black Panthers. Sorry.
No, I would say it was still cool in that like I went to the dealer the next year, because it's the guy who has his, when we're at Comics Curing Cancer, he's the booth right across from us the last couple of years. And so I was telling him about it. I said, oh, hey, I got one of the, this whole thing. And he's like, he felt really bad. So he gave me a really good deal when I picked up my Batman 181. And oh my God. So I wasn't sad about it to begin with. I only paid
first Poison Ivy,
$15 for it. Yeah. Yeah. It was my upgrade. So it came back. We both thought it was like a 4 or 5 or something. And after Queen and Press came back a 6.0.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, so that just augments my 0.5 I had already. Done. Go.
So I've got Jungle Actions, and when I was going through my Jungle Actions, there was one that a little boy had clearly taken a liking to some of the Wakandan
ladies.
And actually added some comments of his own about how the ladies was talking to a dude, but the little boy had added like, "You're nothing," or like, "You're such a jerk," or something like that. And then like in the next bubble, he was like, I think he put his name in there, and he was like, "I think such and such is so hot," or whatever. And it was like he was making these ladies like say that this guy is an asshole, but really she liked this little boy's name, and it was just like, oh my god, I love comics so fucking much. I love it.
Nice.
But whatever.
Oh, you might love. I don't know. Are you watching? Stuart Fails to Save the Galaxy or Universe or whatever.
No, but I do want to watch Lanterns. I've heard it's lovely and it's better done, better words, better metrics than Penguin even or something.
That's done better metrics than it's like the highest viewed comic book TV show pilot air.
See, I can't wait to see it now. I'm freaking out because I want to watch it.
The show that beat it is season 2, episode 1 of Loki, but it topped everything else of the MCU. Like, that's
crazy.
I loved Penguin.
That's crazy. I agree.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I wouldn't have expected that.
Yeah, well,
I mean, it was a good pilot episode
on that show.
But I mean, it's not Green Lantern at all. It's like space cops without space cops.
I don't care. I just know that I had a really great time viewing Penguin as a cinematic piece that was really well done, and they take themselves seriously. And it seems like this is of that same vein where they've gone up with the production value. They're putting more substance to it, and it sounds like it's just a good piece of film. And have I ever read Green Lantern? Hell no. Am I devoted or married to the ethos? No. Am I down to watch like a good DC do something good on film? Yeah. I'm always here to see good comics on film.
It feels like it's from a different decade. Is the way I see Lanterns. I thought it was really good. I thought the acting was really good. I thought the script was really
That's what
good.
I'm here for, is
but
quality.
I think that when you would look at production, they literally spent more on the first 15 minutes of the Penguin's makeup application they spent on this entire series. The pitch was really, how do we save money? Well, let's do lanterns with none of the lantern stuff in it, and that's how we'll make money. And it's
really?
literally like a 90s TV pitch. Like, how do we do this without having to do special effects?
What were you saying, Mark? You're kind of low, bro.
I was asking, what did they not do?
Constructs. Flying in space. Oa. None of it.
They did constructs. You're saying they didn't do enough?
Oh, he opened a beer. Oh my God, what a construct. He made a bubble. It's not. It's
the first episode, my guy.
Yeah, but they're not going to do any of that other stuff either. That's not where the draw of the show is. The draw of the show is the drama and the mystery, and I get that. And I like what they're doing with the show, but like they literally they're like, we're going to do comic books now. Now we're going to do TV stuff, and they literally are doing something that could be done on a TV budget, and it's not. To me, I think Marvel streaming stuff opened up the world to having better quality, top tier stuff going on in your show.
See, I think it was a tease,
the spending
though.
of the CGI, right? Those kind of things, making the fantastical part of the regular world, right? And this is literally separating the two things. And like, if you think you're going to get big Green Lantern battles in this, you're not. It's just not going to happen.
Well, I don't think anyone's expecting like Jeff Johns' era Green Lantern. You do know Green Lantern's been around a while, so I think that's one of the appeals of this, is that it's not just this goofy Guy Gardner putting a jackhammer on a kaiju's eye kind of thing. Like they're in the real world. Like that's cool and fun, but like they're operating and moving. Green Lantern doesn't operate and move like that. If he's in space, if he's on Oa, which we've seen like the rest of the season trailer kind of thing, and you see that they're in different places in space through flashbacks and giving you context.
We'll see.
But this was billed as they're on Earth with stuff happening, which I don't know why this is such a crazy concept. Everyone's like, Green Lantern should be in space. No, Green Lantern shouldn't be in space. He should be on Earth. He was tasked by aliens to use their ring to guard Earth. His job
to guard
is
a
Earth.
sector, which includes more than just Earth.
Earth is his primary focus, always has been. That's bigger than that. Yeah, he needs to protect.
Venus
the moon.
doesn't need a lot of help.
Like exactly,
And
like in the sector,
Jupiter's pretty good.
Life is on Earth in his sector, and they put him there because it's the armpit of the universe.
Mars is fucked.
I think that there's a lot of things they can do with the series, and I think I'm going to enjoy where it goes. I just think that it's not what it could be. It could be so much more.
It could be so much better. I think it was
one episode, though, right?
I would argue. I would counter.
And I'm already disappointed.
I would counter that if they leaned too much into that, they might have given up on some of the script stuff. And so for right now, I'm fine. Every show doesn't have to be perfect, but I mean, it's a solid first episode's a solid 9. At least it got me interested. I want to see more.
I like Kyle Chandler.
I'd give it a solid
whoever's
7.
playing, whoever that guy is playing John Stewart is a terrible actor, but that's just
I think that, you know, constructing $20 bills or whatever seemed a little weird, but you know, it's like, okay, let me see what's going on.
I think they cast the cast perfectly, to be fair. I think it's really good cast. I think it's really
you
good
like that
acting.
AR?
It's really good. It's really good writing.
Really strong will, and he falls for the first grandma that wants to fucking blow him outside a bar. Like, come on, that's not willpower.
I did think that was really weird, though, that he immediately was like, for straight laces, he was. Then all of a sudden, he's just picking up some chick from the bar and taking her home or taking her to the truck and banging her.
Raw dog and a grandma on a fucking pickup truck. Like, what?
It is very true. What is it? True crime or whatever. Like, it is very like that TV show that came out. So
could you describe
True Detective vibes?
True Detective vibes. Yeah, it's got that going for it.
Could you describe that raw dogging scene with the granny?
Oh yeah,
it's
fully clothed.
Everyone used the True Detective comparison because over 2 years ago, when they announced this show, they said they were going to make it in the style of True Detective, and it looks like they literally did exactly what they promised. So
they nailed
that's
it.
a genre,
More of
or
a True
style,
Detective show than it is a Green Lantern.
If that's a genre or a style you enjoy, if you like in-depth stories, if you like characterization, if you enjoy quality television and not just fast food slop, you'll enjoy this. If you want fast food slop, there's plenty of it out there.
Yeah, it's called Super Nanny, and it's really good.
I love Super Nanny.
I know, Super Nanny, dude. She'll fucking set them straight.
The only nanny I need is Hulk Hogan. That's the only one I want.
Hey, look, that is a fancy nanny. We didn't all get super nannies like that, Bleeker.
If your nanny didn't bring steroids to the table, then what
it
did she bring?
Yeah.
What are you even doing?
She wasn't even trying, obviously.
I need a leather
You were
eraser
not
from
nannied.
Florida with a skullet to raise my kids.
Hey, there were worse of them.
Jesus. God, I need to go watch those redneck reviews of the Crab Rangoon. Oh my God, that sounds so fucking hilarious.
I'll send you a video. I'll send you a video so you can find it easy.
Yes,
They're in
do
my
it.
feed all the time.
They're my spirit animals. That shit makes me laugh so much.
I'm gonna go get ready since I've been working for the past 15 minutes. I'm gonna go get ready for my meeting.
All right,
you guys
give
have
them hell in Mars.
Go meet them.
You guys have yourselves a good show. Have a great weekend. Don't forget to watch JSS Brooklyn over on Only Slabs this weekend.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
And if you haven't watched it yet, go back on my channel and watch the Thursday drop. Legion and I sit down as we unbox for like 40 minutes. Incredible shit that's been donated for comic screen cancer.
It was crazy.
A lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should check it out.
Some Golden Age books. Some nice.
Was it like kids at Christmas?
It's gonna make you.
I actually said that during the video. I made this reference to Christmas and going, Mark, you got something there to unbox?
I know, because it's magical, isn't it?
Because they didn't have boxes for everyone to, I don't know if you guys do that, but like my family,
yes,
make sure
you
everybody
do.
has a box, and then you can all open one.
That is very egalitarian of you, kind sir.
At least the first one,
Christmas
separate but
communism.
equal.
Thank
Wait,
you.
what? I mean, what? No.
No.
Christmas in our house is a meritocracy. How much did you do this year?
Not shit.
What have you done for me lately, children?
How good were you? Let's find out.
How did you make me feel comfortable, child? Since is your
here's
role.
what I know. I always give myself a very good grade of being good.
Oh, you weren't naughty. Well, that is not what the chart says.
You're okay.
Yeah,
You've made it this far, Fat Stacks. You
whatever naughty I was, Santa rewards me.
Yeah, oh God.
I can't.
Old Saint Nick.
There it is.
I love that.
Nice.
I love that Phantom shit. The Singh Brotherhood. Oh, damn, you got some India intrigue, do you?
They're the pirates he's always fought.
I don't have one of the fancy graded copies.
Hey, that's a 137. I've got a Dutch version of that. I call it my Dutch oven. Just fucking.
This is the first appearance of Raxor.
I always like that cover.
It's also a classic.
Some bitch named Jean dies in this, but also it's the first appearance of Raxor. So
Oh, she's a hoe.
Raxor. I mean,
Jean
with a
ain't worth
skirt that
shit.
short,
Rexler.
it has to be hoe.
She is a hoe.
I also picked up
For
a
show.
new book. I really
Show.
dug this cover.
I'll take
Mignola.
it too. Rocket Rewind. He looks like menacing. He's like coming for
Mignola.
it. Yeah.
Mignola cover, yeah.
He's like, I want that heat. He's like, come on, I want that heat.
Like, anytime Mike's doing stuff these days, I pick it up because he ain't gonna be doing it for too much longer.
Don't say that and make me cry.
That's his words, not mine.
Don't say that.
He's going to retire soon.
Don't say that.
I didn't say that.
Hi,
You did.
Drew.
Say that.
Hey, Vogs. What's wrong
Bye.
with your camera? Are you laying down?
I'm just chilling.
Oh, okay.
He's tired.
Why are you so sleepy, Vogs?
He's a sweepy beepy.
He's tired.
He didn't stay up late last night talking to people, did he?
You know, I've been
Maybe.
up,
Yes.
Maybe he spoiled his nap time.
I slept so much during the day because I had a horrible toothache that I woke up at like 2:30 a.m. Been
That's
up
the
ever
worst.
since.
I woke up, and I'm never mind. I'm just feisty as fuck. I was like popping off.
It's all good.
My
We
sleep
all get
schedule is
that
all
way
screwed up
sometimes.
on all kinds of painkillers and nonsense. So
Just hang
I
in
fall
there, bro.
asleep when I fall asleep, and I wake up when I wakes up.
Yeah, there are no rules when you are in this state. You do
Yeah.
you.
No rules.
There are no rules.
That's what they said.
Of course he is TM. Of course she is TM. That's the whole thing.
They told me not to take them all at the same time, so that's I guess are some rules.
Yeah, well,
You
there are
try not to, but you know.
look.
Well, I mean,
Look, there are
I can't keep
rules.
track
Do
of
you
everything.
do you have to follow them? No, you don't have to. Like, do you have to check the mail? No.
You're only
don't
one
have to.
man, Drew. You're only one man. You can't remember all these
That's
rules.
true. I'm not the man. I am only a man, and that's a lot for me. You're putting a lot on my shoulders here. Like counting little pills. Oh man, just pour them out on the counter.
That's a
Chew on
lot.
'em.
There's a lot going on there.
They keep giving me new stuff, and then I keep looking at the label like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, oh, okay, it is what it is.
Yeah, it's
Take
like, oh,
3 a
these are the.
day. All right.
Drew, I don't know exactly what's going on with you, but I know some shit's happened. So,
So
can you explain it to me?
I had in May. I had surgery because I had sepsis.
Okay.
I also developed my blood sugar spiked, and I developed my pancreas pretty much shut down. I developed type 2 diabetes, so I've been dealing with that, and with that comes a lot of nerve pain. The nerve pain's been kind of like out of control, but then it developed into shingles, which is stress-induced
Viral
chickenpox.
reactivation.
God
Yeah,
damn, man.
so I've got debilitating rib herpes right now, which is
Fuck me. Jesus.
Hot as fuck.
did not have that on my bingo card for this year.
No.
No, rib herpes. Like, you got to work hard to get the rib herpes,
Oh,
though.
dude, like my ribs, I woke up because I went to the hospital for the nerve pain in my leg and in my hip. And it was like really bad to the point where like I couldn't go to work for a couple of days. And so I was basically just resting for a couple of days and waiting for a doctor's appointment. And in that time, I felt like I broke my ribs. Like I didn't do anything to break my ribs. It's just like the most intense pain whenever I would breathe. It was just awful. So I was short of breath for like a day and a half, and it was causing my heart rate to spike, and it was really fucking me up in a lot of different ways. So I was in so much fucking pain that they sent me to the hospital. I went to the hospital, and they were like, oh, well, you're in a lot of pain. We should check all this stuff. We'll do blood work. We'll do a chest x-ray. We'll get you in for a chest CT. We'll do all this stuff. And I'm there for like 6.5 hours where the doctor like lifts up my shirt and goes, oh, you have shingles. I'm like, what the fuck? And then they load me up with an antiviral. They give me morphine, and it does nothing. It does nothing. So it's like an hour later, she's like, well, how's the pain? And I'm like, it went from a 10 to a 9.5. She's like, all right, well, the morphine's not working. I'm gonna give you Dilaudid. Just give me 2 milligrams of Dilaudid.
Oh my fucking God, bro.
Out right then. It was like in me. I had enough time to go back out into the waiting room and sit in one of those reclining chairs they had there, and I was out. So they were like, we're gonna admit you to the hospital. Okay, I guess they need to get the antiviral into me overnight and all that shit. It took me 3 more hours to get to a hospital bed in the ER, and then it took 25 hours from them to send me upstairs. Like, I was there for over 24 hours before I moved into a bed upstairs.
God
And
damn.
the strangest thing is because it's viral, right? I'm in the hospital downstairs in the ER. When they roll me back for a test, they roll me right back out next to some random person. Roll me in for a test, roll me back out next to a random person. I'm in the room there for over 24 hours. I've got family coming in and out to visit me. Nurses are coming in and out willy-nilly, like here and there. And they finally put me upstairs, and they put me in a clean room. So, like, people can't come and visit me unless they, like, glove up and get, like, all the, like, surgical gear on and, like, hair nets and masks and shit. And they're like, what am I dying of? Is this still the same thing? And they're like, yeah, no, it's still the same thing, but because it's viral, we need to make sure we're careful. Like, well, all right. So my mom comes to visit me, and she gets all scared. She's like, if you want to go in there, you got to put all this on. So by the time she gets through the door to visit me, tears streaming down her face already. I'm like, I'm fine. I just need pain medicine and to rest while they observe me. That's really all it was. Like, it's just, it's chicken pox is what it is. You know, nerdy. It basically, after you have chicken pox as a kid, they go dormant, and the virus lives in your nervous system. It lives dormant in your nervous system.
MRSA does that too.
Yeah.
I had an abscess one time, and after that, it went sepsis like that. They said you're going to have MRSA in your blood in somewhat low level forever.
Right. Well, they told me like the stress response could have been anything. It could have been the surgery, and it could have just waited until it just popped back off. But like, I don't know, man. It hurts like a son of a bitch still. It's been over a week. I've been out.
Shingles is one of the most painful neurological experiences you can go through. I mean, it's just a known thing in the medical world. It's debilitating.
Yeah.
I've seen older. I remember seeing older people
not being able to stand up. It sucks.
Yeah, it can older people get bedridden for weeks with it.
I'm sorry to hear that, my man. I'm sorry. That's
I left the house for the first time yesterday. We went.
I'm proud of you, motherfucker. I'm proud of you.
No, not yesterday. The day before, we went to AEW Dynamite. Was in Baltimore. And I bought a ticket. And
that was a win.
Are you going to be able to go? And I was like, I am certainly not taking my midday meds so I can have a couple of beers with you guys. We're going. And so by the time the show was over at like 10:30 and we're driving home, like I am dying to get home to get in a cool bath and to take my oxys just to fucking get to sleep. It's like,
and not burn.
It's like it's really weird because it's like a rash that hurts like a rash, but also like
throbs and aches
right down into your muscles. Like,
yes. These are also pretty big drugs they're giving you, man. Like those are like highly addictive.
I know,
highly
it
addictive.
Sucks. Well, I've got probably about 15 milligrams of the oxycodone left, and they gave me 10s, and I cut them all in half so I can have 5s instead. I'm gonna like.
I'm not saying don't take them because God for fuck's sake,
dude,
take them.
That was my first concern.
But,
when I first went to the doctor with the nerve pain, she's like, well, we can get you on pain management and we'll set you up with. I'm like, I do not want to be dependent on oxycodone to go to sleep. Like, just like,
dude.
If I needed to go to sleep for 10 days in a row, that 11th day, I'm going to want it. You know, it's like that. And I don't want to.
Speaking as an ex-drug addict, and I know a lot of them.
I mean, I was in the restaurant industry for, a couple of decades. I'm well aware of how, somebody can twist their ankle and like a year later be a junkie. Like it's that's not lost on me at all. Like I've been like super fucking careful about it. Like they got me on gabapentin, which is
just
like
care,
a
brother.
nerve medicine.
I just care. That's all. I just care.
Yeah. No, dude, they got me on so much stuff. I'm just like my whole thing is like the drug interaction piece. It's like what can I not take together?
You're pretty smart, dude. You're pretty level-headed. I think you'll be all right. You'll be all right.
Dude, I already have enough addictions between the action figures and the comic books.
If they gave me that, it'd be like over. They'd have to lock me up somewhere, not to take another one, because I have a problem with those things. But that's just me.
Yeah, I don't want to develop a problem. I've never had a problem with them, but I don't want that to become a thing. You know?
No, no, no. How long is this pain? All this like supposed to last? Like it's just you
Well, they're
don't
saying like
know. Or...
the thing with the nerve pain from my surgery and the diabetes is it's minor but like inconvenient.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
like the nerve pain from the shingles, they say it lasts about 2 weeks, and then some of it residually will stick around. But 2 weeks is what I'm looking at here, and it's been about a little over a week. So,
Well, I hope you're good. I hope everything works out, brother.
bro, me too. I need to get back to work. I need to
Dude.
fucking just get back to normal. It's been
Yeah,
rough.
but just to feel that normality would probably be pretty fucking awesome at this point.
This week I got to a wrestling show in the comic shop once, so but beyond that, and I went to the movies. I went and saw End of Oak Street, and it was sold out, so I didn't go see End of Oak Street. I went and saw The Odyssey instead. It's the first time that's ever happened to me, and I think that's good for the movies, like that's happening in my town. That like I went to a afternoon showing Tuesday's like the half price movie day, but I went to go grab an afternoon showing at one of the smaller theaters around. They have the nice recliners, but like it's not like a huge theater. And End of Oak Street was sold out when I got there. So oh shit, I had the Odyssey to fall back on, so that was 3 hours of watching that.
Are movies making a comeback? Is that what's happening here?
I think that's what's happening for sure.
What are those?
Spider-Man, The Odyssey, End of Oak Street. Like, there's, I don't know.
I have a problem with the Odyssey, but
I had
that's
problems
fair.
with
it. I'm basic.
I love that movie.
Everybody's got problems.
I love your mom.
I'm always gonna have
problems.
problems.
You don't have problems.
Just read the book, Vogs, and get back to me.
I did.
How'd you think?
You read the epic poem?
I think
so.
And the Iliad.
Vogs, I'm going to need a video of you reading the epic poem to us.
Not in some times.
Yeah, they do, Bo. But bump. Porn movies have good comebacks.
I thought it was good.
That's not true, though. Small movies are doing really well. Like, 3 of the biggest movies were done by YouTube creators.
Backrooms and
they're horror movies.
What are they?
The biggest movie.
I'm done.
Backrooms, The Iron Lung, and Obsession. Yeah.
I don't know what any of those are.
They're horror movies.
Yeah. And they're all done by YouTube creators. And
That's so cool.
They were like they're kids too. Well, one of them's like 20 years old. The other one's 28. I think
that's a babies. They some babies.
Yeah. So like pretty horror movies don't count.
What is that studio's?
Change the rules in the middle of engagement, my man.
Is he moving the goalposts?
Yeah, he's moving the goalposts.
What the
That's
hell?
What they do.
What in the hell?
That goalpost is variable. Put it where you want.
Girl, me too. I'll be opening them goalposts and close. No.
It's like any genre. There are good ones and there are bad ones.
Absolutely.
It's also one of those genres that sometimes the bad ones are seen as the good ones.
I do love
raunchy
There's
comedies.
nothing like a cheesy, shitty horror movie.
If you want to see a good one that'll make you laugh, I got 2 of them: Ginger Dead Man and Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving's
It's
great.
got a killer turkey in it. Yeah.
It's so stupid.
No, I got one for y'all. Leprechaun 2.
Yeah.
Also stupid.
Hell,
Electric Boogaloo.
What about leprechauns? Is there a leprechaun where he's in space?
Yes, and there's I like the earnest, scared, stupid. Booger lips.
They're making
booger lips.
They're redoing Leprechaun, and I'm not sure who's gonna do Leprechaun, but
They need Jennifer Aniston back.
Leprechaun 1. They actually there's a comic book that came out with the movie. So,
Are you fucking with me?
No, I'm serious. So if you do,
I need to see the picture of that.
I bet you it's not easy to find, but I bet you it's in dollar bins somewhere. I bet you people don't realize what they have.
That's our challenge. Whoever can get that leprechaun thing the first wins the world.
That's it, yo. That's it.
What if I don't want the world?
You
That
win the
seems like a lot of
spice.
responsibility.
Well, actually, you know what? That's the person that I'd want to have the world. The person that doesn't really
The
want
spice?
No, the person that doesn't want the worlds is
I'm
the person
just gonna
that
put
should
it on
have
a
the
shelf
world.
somewhere.
Now, who
Forget
fucking the
about it.
world's for all of us? How can you claim ownership over something that was never fucking yours?
It's mine. It's mine now.
No, it's
Ask
mine.
Genghis
I'm
Khan.
claiming it. I'm
It's
claiming
my
it.
Yeah.
ball.
Ask the conquerors,
But do you have a flag?
the colonists.
Yeah, I do. Actually,
No flag, no country.
I
Can't
have
come
a
here.
flag. I have a flag.
No, I'll fucking.
My people
I'll fly
are
mine.
colonizers. We'll find a way to
No,
take
I
over.
saw a funny
I'll fly
meme.
my flag.
So speaking of flags, I saw a funny meme where it was you know, the seagulls from Finding Nemo, they go mine. There was a meme where it said
God.
England when it sees a country without a flag.
Girl,
Mine.
I know. Do you have a flag? No flag, no country. It's
No
ours.
flag, no country.
Yeah,
Eddie,
fuck you. Have some tea.
Oh, your flag sucks. We're gonna
Eddie,
put this one up
isn't that
instead.
Eddie Izzard, yes it is. Eddie Izzard does the
So
greatest
fucking
stand up.
hilarious.
There's
Oh
my
my
flag.
God.
There's my flag,
So
lady. Yeah.
fucking-
Just
Oh,
saying.
that is a freaky flag, bro.
That's my
Nobody's
flag.
taking you over.
I'll look at you flying it too. I like
Put it
that,
on the
bro.
moon. Put it on the moon.
Look at him flying that freak flag all day. Merch.
One of my other favorite ones, LF, is Tier Taker Death.
Big money, preach big money. What the hell is going on with Ukraine? What the hell is going? There's some weird
Are
fuckery
you on
amok.
Kalshi right now? You betting on the Ukraine? You shouldn't.
What's that? What's cow shit?
Kalshi.
I don't know what the fuck
Cow
that is.
poop.
I don't bet on phenomena. That's crazy.
You should. It's the most fun.
No, it's the most. It's so crazy. That's when I'm like, this is crazy town. People are betting on whether shit will happen or not.
Yeah, I
in
hedge
the
my
lit-
bets.
Yeah.
I bet on terrible things happening, and when they don't
That
happen,
is so
I
sick
feel like
to
a
me.
winner. And when they do
It makes me
happen,
feel dirty.
I feel like a winner.
I gotta make coffee. I've gotta go eat my soap. Hold on, no, I just gotta make coffee. But
I'm betting on nuclear war.
No.
You
If it happens somewhere else, I get.
You
to
guys
cash
are
in.
manifestation trolls. This is so sick to me, but you know what? Live
I
your
am
best life.
democracy manifest.
I know, fucking FDR up my
I
butthole.
need a delectable
done.
Chinese meal.
Okay, fuck.
Anybody
Harry
remember
S.
that guy?
Truman. I
he's
cannot
dead.
believe this
I thought you were
bullshit. I need
trying to do
coffee.
your best, Jesse, the Body Ventura.
Have you never seen that guy?
Down in
The
ball.
Chinese meal guy?
Yeah.
Somebody touched my penis.
Yes, I have.
Succulent Chinese meal.
A succulent Chinese. I was just trying to enjoy a meal. A succulent Chinese meal.
Is that a crime?
This man over here grabbed my penis.
It's funny, Drew, when you do that voice, I thought you were talking
Man,
like
y'all-
Jesse, the Body
No.
Ventura, who lives down in the Baja.
They did
Y'all
that.
see
They
Y'all see
did.
that video of the SWAT guys serving a warrant, and they were all on this like rickety ass, sketchy looking deck, and they all full tactical gear, and it collapsed on them. It was
That's
crazy.
hilarious too.
Hey, man, do you live in the Baja?
The
They-
Baja. Yeah.
The best thing about that guy is they actually interviewed him on that whole rant and rave, and he's like, "No, nobody was touching my dick. I was just like saying it because I
That
couldn't."
guy died recently.
Yeah, that's why. That's how I know because I
That's
watched
funny.
the whole thing on him. I was like, "Oh, that poor bastard's dead. He
That
was a legend."
That was the video that kept on giving.
Yeah, man.
Matt got me obsessed with Jesse Ventura because he is an American legend too.
He was a fool.
Because he lives in
Tried
the
to- he tried to
Baja
create
with
a-
all his dogs.
Him and his communists are trying to create a goddamn union. Thank
Hey,
God
you call
Superstar
Jesse
Hulk
a
Hogan broke that
communist?
up.
Jesse is not a communist.
He wanted to unionize. A little more commie
He's
than
Jesse
that.
What's wrong with a union?
the Body Ventura.
Nothing.
He's goaded.
Nothing if you're a worker. If you're a real producer, there's lots of problems.
Oh,
You don't want your workers having rights.
Yeah.
I'm so happy I'm off these next 2 days.
A lot of
Hey,
people
instead of
around
that
here,
break, you mind doing more work?
Yeah, we had a little like over the decades around here where I live in coal mining country. They've had some bloodshed over issues like that.
Yeah, the problem
Sounds
with
like
that
they
is
knew
the
how
big
to work
boss
it
still
out.
got more guns. So
Yes, sounds exactly like they knew how to work it out.
Yeah, unfortunately, somebody had to die to get it done, but they got it worked out.
That's all that really matters.
you can't mine coal anymore, though. That's the problem.
Yeah.
What's up, Biggie Shack?
Biggie Shacks.
Morning, champ.
Sounds like you're watching what's that movie? Good morning, good night.
Truman Show. Did
Yeah,
y'all
that's it.
see where Harvard had to pay millions and millions of dollars because their employee that worked in their morgue was selling human body parts on the black market and got busted?
What the hell?
You know that shit that doesn't happen? It happens all the time.
Yeah. It's been happening for a long time.
I'm
That's
not
the whole
against
basis
selling body
of,
parts. I am against using them for certain things.
I just
Wasn't
wanted
there a guy
to
in,
bring
like,
that up
Connecticut
because
that
it
got
was
caught grave digging.
this was something that I brought up. Like, I mean, it's been a while since it was talked about previously on this show, where I had to like blow some people's mind and send them public news articles where entire body chop shops were shut down, and this has happened numerous times over the years. It's such a common practice industry of illegally selling humans and human body parts.
Or
on
they
the black
sell like
market.
cadaver body parts or something.
Yeah, there's a reason. There's a reason people go missing, man.
People donate their bodies after they're dead sometimes.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Yeah.
To the medical field, and what this guy in the morgue was doing was not providing those to the medical field. He was providing them to the black market for his personal profit. He was illegally selling
you never know
human
who
body
he's selling
parts
them
on the black
to.
market.
He could have been selling to a fuck a corpsologist.
So does
and
anybody
that's
know?
science.
Could we Google it possibly? Like, how much money do you get for selling your body to science?
No, don't Google that.
I'll let
Do
you
not
Google that.
Mostly it's a donation, Matt.
But the whole thing comes in the bigger point of the conversation comes in with, if you're an organ donor, are you provided health care the same way that somebody who isn't? When there's a profit margin now attached to the body on the table that needs help. Are they just going to throw in the towel and just raking money? When you have people out there who are actively selling illegally the human body parts, are they just going to say, "Oh, this guy can't be saved," and then just
Hey, Mark, have you seen the new movie coming out with Alan Rickson and Owen Wilson, where they're supposed to be like getting somebody like organ donor, they're getting an organ to somebody that needs it, and he's like, how much does this thing cost? He goes, people would pay like $1 million for it. He said.
Yeah, I saw that it's coming out. I ain't seen it.
I haven't seen. What I meant. Have you seen the trailer?
There's a reason. There's a reason there's human trafficking on the planet. It's not all for sex work.
Unfortunately, it's not.
Don't people do that for? Also, they do it for say they get somebody here. It's like, hey, you want to come to America? I need a kidney. We have a rich person that needs a kidney. So we'll get you over here, and then you give them your kidney for. Let's get you in the United States.
I don't want to give them
but like you better be getting a good deal on that third world kidney.
Go watch the island. Go watch the island for a bit.
Michael Bay goodness.
Yeah, man. I'm just saying, it's a little far fetched, but it's not that far fetched. It's just it's messed up, man.
I don't want to give up my kidney.
Yeah,
I like
my
my
American's
kidney.
what I say.
You can't have my kidney. You can't have my kidney.
Never even met your kidney, Boggs.
Yeah, I've take your kidney when I need it.
Hey, I used to drink a lot of alcohol. They don't want my kidneys, okay? They don't want my liver either.
It's well used.
It's well seasoned, isn't it?
Yeah.
Drew,
we know it works.
It's got a patina.
A little patina to it.
I don't know. I'm not an organ donor, and they took good care of me in the hospital, so I did a good job not checking that box. Whose crickets are those?
My house. There's something going on there. I think somebody's working.
I just hear wildlife.
I hear that's probably Lady Fantastic.
Oh yeah, Caroline.
Oh yeah, it's probably Lady F.
She lives out in the country now.
She lives outside, man.
She lives out.
I feel like I want to cancel.
Sitting there watching the video, Rob and Mark's video here with the donations. You got a lot of good stuff coming.
A bunch of stuff that I can't buy.
There's a hot toy in there too.
I saw it. I saw those Walking Dead figures, like the black and white ones. They're pretty cool.
I want to show y'all the 3 pulps that I've got recently.
Yeah, those Walking Dead figures pair well with that complete David Finch set of books too that Donovan donated. That was really cool.
Nice.
So I got 3 pulps and an Emmy I can show. 3 pulps and an Emmy show.
You want an Emmy? What do you want an Emmy for?
M Magazine Enterprise, my
I'm just
magazine
kidding.
enterprising. This is Planet Stories. This is not. I just can't get this. I'm ghetto.
Geisha
Rob would have
memory.
loved this. Too bad Rob's not here.
Memories of a geisha.
Look at this vibrator thing she's driving. The time text of Kra or K-Ra.
Man, those are cool.
Kra.
Krah.
Kra.
You must have a cool shop to get this. They must have a lot of cool stuff.
You know what?
I got
I am
something
just
to
a
show
really
after
cool
I left.
person. I just manifest it. No, I'm a honey badger trash panda and I go find shit. I sniff it out. I be catching scents and shit. This is the Wonder Stories, the Citadel of Lost Ages.
Nice. Pretty.
That's really pretty. That's nice.
Nice
Oh,
city.
the stories are, yeah. Yeah, and then the final one I have is the Planet Stories.
Nice.
I love that one. That one's awesome.
Hey, you know what's cooler than pulps?
This shit, it looks like the symbiote.
This is a joke. This is nothing against your pulps. Your pulps are
That guy in the
amazing.
background looks like
You know
he's
what's
having a
cooler
real
than
hard time.
pulps?
Probably is having a really.
This
It's probably
book right
feels all
here.
stiff.
Ah,
Hey, Mark, this book right here beats all.
Turok. Oh, look at you, Vox.
Mm.
You're funny. Sorry, Vox. I love you.
picked up like 6 copies.
Turok
of Turok
1,
#1 for
baby.
50 cents.
Turok 1. What do you know about Turok?
Bugs doesn't
No,
even
that's
have
going
to
to
keep
Mark
collecting
next
anymore.
year's con.
So-
I'm gonna dig for some Turoks this year for Mark.
I feel like
Good.
you don't have to dig for them. I think you just stir the water, they'll float to the
No,
top.
Mark wants you to dig for him. He likes it.
Turok
He,
1, baby.
he digs that you dig for him. This is
Not
another
this
Eric
year, Drew,
Powell.
but last year, I'm at the booth for most of the time at the show, so I had this thing like whoever brings the most Turok 1s to me at the booth, I had like a prize, and it was a Kingdom Come. That Legend of the Kingdom Come had just released on Blu-ray, so I had like that whole Kickstarter with all the stuff, and
Yeah.
I've got a Turok copy you're gonna want, Mark. Trust me on that.
it was really cool.
Well, this is going to Mark, and I'm gonna go find a few
He wants
others
all
for
Turok
next year.
copies.
No, I got one that's very unique.
Oh, really?
Oh, nice.
Unique ones.
I signed a Turok 1 for Mark.
I don't even know what
You
this
pronounced
shit is.
defaced wrong.
This is really weird. This one is really weird. And so, and it was released in Chicago for the Independent Comics Benefit for Literacy. But it is so
I
weird.
believe I've had that book before.
Well, you know what? You
Might
may
still be
have.
floating around in one of these boxes.
You may have. I
I feel
got
like I've
this.
seen it.
Oh, this is the one that I love to show because I'm a brat and I just like to show bratty things because I'm 12. But I love Bill Sienkiewicz and I love Dazzler. And so, let's get it. Oh, the Inhumans. I love this cover.
Oh, that's
One of
really
my
cool.
favorite covers. Probably one of my favorite freaking Dazzler covers, period. But hold up.
She dazzles.
She's dazzling, bitch. Let's put a little pink in the stank.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm 12. Got a little pink up in there.
I'm
What's
negative.
What's under that pink? Oh shit, she's glowing. What's in there? Oh my god.
Diamonds
I'm
are
negative
best friends.
30.
Anyways, oh yeah, this is another one. Oh my god, it's so suggestive. But I had to get it because it was hilarious. It reminded me of Jane Fonda from the 80s. Like this Frank Cho Catwoman. Are you kidding me?
Wow.
Do you want to know what she says?
He's a kitty.
Yeah, it is. It's like
He's a pussy.
Yep.
I love watching a girl talk to her own pussy.
All right.
It's something about it is mesmerizing. Look, love that one. This is
Those shows are
very.
great.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Frank Cho is fun.
This has
I
got
follow him
almost
on
a Shield
Instagram.
vibe.
I follow him on Instagram. Dude, he posts some of the funniest sketches. Like, it's like,
Found
it was
this.
one with Supergirl and Power Girl. And Supergirl's like, man, I wish guys looked at me.
Signed
And
by the
she-
variant.
And then Power Girl's like,
artists.
you'll be up there eventually. Oh, wait, you're killing me, Caroline. Stop your Batgirl. That's mine. It's
You're
my
a little
Batgirl.
chatty thing this morning, Mr. Voggs. You're a little chatty thing.
I'm
Other
tired.
people
though.
can have Batgirl too, Vogs.
Everybody's gonna let Boggs have Batgirl. I don't have any. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta show something. Hold on. I'm 12. Oh my God. Why am I so immature?
Are they booby books? Because okay.
It's pretty close. I mean, it's pretty like ish. Yes. Hold on. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it.
Well, ladies
Damnable.
and gents, I'm gonna take off for the rest
Whatever.
of the day.
It's fine.
Have a good
I
one,
figured-
Bleak.
Yeah, take it easy, Blake.
That's one.
Listen,
I don't
I'm
know.
about to- I'm about to drop the stream. Kyle's here for a little
Drop
bit.
it, because this is too far. She's gone too
We're
far.
about to go clear out some stuff in the other building and try to make some room for some new stuff. We want to get some gym equipment for Monkey.
Oh, okay. Okay. She's starting to do gymnastics and stuff.
She's been doing it for a while. She did a
Just
couple
start
years of
bulking.
ballet and it wasn't fast paced enough for her, so she switched over to gymnastics.
Gymnastics. Is she done tumbling and stuff? Does she know how to do all the tumbles and everything?
Yeah,
I
she's
saw
like
her.
She's in her second year, I guess, of doing gymnastics.
You showed a video where she did like a handstand kind of thing or a cartwheel sort of thing.
Yeah, something. Yesterday, she went to this little Taylor Swift concert thing here and danced her little heart out.
I like Taylor Swift.
Yeah, it's for those that don't know, that's the tribute performers.
That's
for
so
those
cute.
That can't afford Taylor Swift tickets.
Right, because she's not worth it. But sorry,
Well, it's
sorry I
like
said that.
mortgaging your house to go to a concert.
But she had fun. Me and Finn had his karate ceremony. Caroline saw that video. He was very proud of himself.
He was a little killer, man. He was doing his moves, and he was. I think he should be.
That little smile he had before they called his name to come get his belt was just
Because he knew he had that money, dude.
Yeah.
What do you get, a black belt now?
He had it on lock.
He's got a black belt now?
No, he's his next testing, and then the one after that will be testing for black belt. He's like super close.
After then, they have him teach the other kids?
He's already doing that. He started doing that early. Like he
damn.
just kind of went and talked to the instructor on his own and said he'd be interested in that, and he got put into the leadership program when he first got his brown belt. So there's like 3 levels in every belt. You like test for the belt 3 times. Like it's like you have a white stripe that shows you're a
Yes, you stripe up.
A solid color belt to show you're intermediate, then a black stripe to show that you've like advanced for that level.
Leveled up.
So he just got his red 2, like the second level of red. But when he got his brown belt, he asked about joining the leadership program, and he's been doing that for a while now.
My brother used to do the karate, and I remember when he would get his little stripes, he was so proud of himself. I had no idea what they meant, but I was like,
His little stripes
fucking
mean he can kill you with his
stripes!
foot. He's a deadly weapon now.
Yeah, I know.
All right,
That's
well,
what.
let me end this and
Good
go,
luck grounding that kid. He's going to spin
do what
kick
the
you in the
wife wants to
face.
do for a
Yeah,
little bit.
listen to her. Go listen to her. Take care, brother.
I guess.
Later. Bye.